Got myself, Joey Ryan from Pool Player Podcast and the Booth Brothers, and I'm joined by none other than Melina Mike. How's it going, Melina?
Well, we are live, aren't we? We finally made it.
Yeah. Also, we're supposed to be joined by Mark White, but I don't know if he got attacked by that cat or not when we were just recording the Booth Brothers there. So we're just going to test out everything. Guys, let us know if you can hear us okay. We really want to make sure that we can hear, or you guys can hear us and you can see everything okay. We got a um, really good match in store for you. It's a Scotch doubles, and I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're in for a real treat here. These guys are all playing just fantastic pool right now, and they're gonna be they're gonna be giving it hell. And they're competitors, man. So they ain't, none of them are trying to go and lose.
Yeah. And there's quite a few good giveaways here. I know Dominic's been hustling it up. He's given away at least 2 sets of Arcos 2 balls from Predator. A number of like autographed merchandise and things like that, pictures, all kinds of stuff. So there's information down the bottom if you would like to donate. All the proceeds are going to go directly to the players. So
1,000% of it, every single dime is going to these four gentlemen who are here and who've been away from their homes, from their families for the last however long it's been, 6 weeks plus, traveling the states. Um, Dom is just a go getter, and when he found out and he approached me, he was like, "Look, everything's going to them," and I said, "Say no more. Whatever you need, that me and Joey can go and help out with, and Mark, we're in." And we used our resources to go and get in contact with uh, Predator and just a bunch of other companies as well. Us with One PKT. Who else we got there, Joey? That all donated.
yeah, let's see. We'll just go around the world. There, we got Rax Bar and Grill. I believe that's local out there to Orlando or somewhere
My
close
man
to there.
Pedro. Yeah, my man
Yeah,
Pedro's pool room.
Acme cases and Omega. You guys been checking out all the Omega stuff going on. We got Roy's Basement, Predator, and their Arcos 2. We mentioned that they had the balls that they've donated to this. And yeah, did we miss anybody? One PKT, Pool Player Podcast, Melina Mike, all those people.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, can you hear us?
Yes, mate, I hear you.
Okay. Well, folks, we're joined by Mark White from the Booth Brothers, and you guys might have caught him out in Michigan at the U.S. Pro Billiards Series event put on by CSI and Predator. Mark was the voice behind the mic, calling all the shots. Thought you did a great job out there, Mark.
Thank you very much, mate. Just doing what I love. I don't know whether how good I am at it. All I know is I just love doing it and enjoy it, and hope that excitement and joy comes through in my voice when I'm commentating. I mean, I don't always call the shots right, but I don't think that's everything about being a commentator anyway. So I'm just making an excuse for getting it, for dogging it tonight.
You did a great job, buddy.
Thanks, guys. So have we actually started now?
Oh, what's this? Is this Dom was just holding up a? It looked like a BK Rush. He was holding up. Maybe he's giving that away. We'll have to get him
It's probably an air rush.
Air Rush. Yeah, we got to get him to come in and chat with us since we're not able to get the audio from the feed there. Looks like they might be postponing until 10 minutes after before they start. So, guys, get it out there. Share this. Let folks know about it. Again, we're trying to help these players out a little bit, raise a little bit of money from them. It's not too easy flying from Estonia over to the United States or Greece or where's Szolnoki from? Hungary?
Hungary. Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
saw.
Bulgaria. I mixed Bulgaria and Hungary.
I
Hungary.
actually, I corrected your spelling mistake, Joey, in the post earlier on. Don't worry.
Oh no.
Hungaria's Szolnoki. I love that.
Oh, that's funny.
Hungary.
Yeah,
Oh man.
So he's Hungarian.
So I've been watching these guys practice a little bit, and I got to say that This table looks a little forgiving. I think we're going to see quite a few breaking runs here. Mike, what are they playing on? 4.5?
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a standard. So for them, they'll make it look like a valley.
Yeah.
Am I right in thinking that there was a snooker table in that room once as well?
There still is.
Is there?
Yeah, and Jennifer actually invited you out there, Mark, since you're over in Tampa now. She said, why don't you come by the dungeon?
Yeah, I mean, quite close, but it's still like an hour and a half. And I don't have a car, so
I don't
it's
even know the
either.
format. They're playing 9 ball with a template. Oh boy.
I believe they're playing 9 on a spot. We'll have to see after this rack here.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that'll be good.
yeah, because that's what they play in all the Euro tours. It's 9 on the spot, so that's probably what they're going to play here. Yeah, they are. Look, you can see the rack high. So we're playing 9 on the spot, which is great.
So that means we're going to see a lot of cut breaking tonight. If you guys have never played 9 on a spot, the way to kind of get a ball here is a cut break, and you're going for that 1 on the side. So he's not going to hit the 1 ball head on. He's going to try to slide off it. Oh, no, he did hit it head on, and he didn't get the 1 ball. So he's probably just trying to dial it in now and see what's going to work best on this table.
Yeah, there you go. It was a dry break, Joey. You're
Oh,
right.
he's
And
already
they do
on
use
tilt.
a cut break.
Yeah.
Mario's already on tilt.
Oh,
Hey, and I'll
boy.
tell you, Mario, he's been playing some real good pool himself, man. He's been playing jam up. And as I said that, he almost dogged the 1 ball there. But,
Well, he actually lost to the guy you're looking at now, I believe, in the Michigan Open, in the 10 ball event. He lost to Szolnoki I believe, on a shootout in the semi. No, no, who did he lose to in the semi?
I think you're right, actually. I remember.
Oh, it might have been
I
the
think
quarters. Then he lost out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Szolnoki beat him in a 10 ball shootout.
Szolnoki. I like that
Yeah,
name.
he done very well as well, didn't he, in the World Pool Championships back in England? I was actually there watching that. 6-0 up in the semi-final he was to Omar Al Shaheen, who went
I
on to get
think
beat by Ocean in the final.
I think they should have maybe gone for steaks after they played, because Dennis looks like he's about ready for a nap.
Dennis, I've
Oh,
spent
here we go. I got the sound hooked up. The only problem is, let me think about this. Is that too loud?
can't hear it.
Can't hear nothing, buddy.
Really?
No.
Negative.
Negatory.
Okay, stand by. Let me make some adjustments on my end.
Joe is working his butt off, try to get the sound from the room there, all the banter and balls going in, and as Mario and Oliver
Oof,
missing the
wow.
ball bad.
The pockets are
Okay,
big, but not that big, Mario.
Hey guys, stay stay quiet for 1 second. Let me see some. That's interesting.
Yeah, those guys wearing shorts, they wouldn't have been wearing shorts in Michigan. It was like being back in England. It really was. Very windy, rainy. Oh,
uh-oh.
Got echo?
yeah.
Stand by.
But I hear the sound now.
We'll get this dialed in. Trying to figure out how we need to do it. I can hear him.
If anyone can, you can, Joey. We can't hear them, no.
Yeah.
Negative. Well, it's all right. I like hearing Mark anyway.
Well, the thing is, I don't want to mess with it and then not, have it. So I'm doing something a little different today, guys, in case you haven't noticed. So when we were streaming out at, look at that bank. When we were streaming out in Michigan and Vegas, we were able to use our restream so we could broadcast to multiple channels at once. But we were restricted to restreams scorekeeping, and it just didn't have a lot of flexibility. So you'll notice the interface today looks a lot sharper. We got a real scoreboard that we're going to be able to use to keep score, and we got other things going on here. But that's now running a little differently, and so I don't want to tweak it and mess something up and screw this up for you guys. I do apologize. I know a lot of people like hearing the sound of the balls being struck, but every time they hit a ball, Molina Mike's gonna go.
Hey, there we go.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Our time to go off, boys.
When they hit one hard, it's.
There you go.
We're hitting new highs over here.
Talking of doing impressions of sounds, at the Michigan Open, and we're going to try and get him to do it. I have an idea. Alex Kazakis actually does fantastic impressions of a lot of the other players, the way their playing style, and he does a fantastic Oliver Szolnoki. Really, really funny, and he had everyone in stitches. He even did an impression of Christina to catch, which was amazing. And he stands the same as them, cues the same as them, facial expressions the same.
Chua did that. He's got a viral video with him and Ignacio a couple years ago where he's doing the impersonations of the way they go and approach the game, like their pre-stance.
Yeah,
I mean, you'll die, Mark. It's hilarious as they do the lag, and it looks like Grabe got it.
Yep.
Yeah, so we got a comment here about the signal quality and change to 720. We are running 720. It's just coming from that initial camera, so we're kind of limited there. We're at 720, 30 FPS. So can't get much better on what we have right now. We're just taking the feed that we have. Hey, here's a good comment. Predictions for Team USA, Mosconi Cup. Who we got?
I'll let you guys start.
Man.
Right,
I just don't know. Are they starting the match right now?
Yes,
I think we're getting started.
Won the leg. Estonia won. Denis Grabe won the leg. So he and Kazakis breaking off there. You saw the cut break. Tried to make the one inside, but didn't.
He got a ball in the corner though.
Yeah.
Mark, are you saying break off? Are you doing that European thing? Because we have Europeans up here. Can we just call it the break?
You can call it anything you want. You say what you say, and I'll say what I say.
You just be you, Mark. The hell with Joey.
Exactly. Did you not listen to Jeremy Jones's answers?
Yeah. I like it.
The one regret I have about that Jeremy Jones interview is that I didn't give him a hard time for adopting the European lingo at the U.S. Open.
Yeah, what a shame you didn't do that.
Yeah, he was talking about the break off. He was talking about screwing the cue ball. I guess when in Rome, huh? Even though it's Atlantic City.
We're about to have some fire right here. Looks like he's gonna have to go and force this ball.
Oh,
look at that.
Cueing.
Look at that. Look at that.
Overran it a little bit.
Effortless. Who do you think about Team USA, buddy?
Me?
The redhead. You. No, the redhead.
The redhead.
Yeah.
I think, I kind of alluded to it with Jeremy. I couldn't directly ask him because he can't talk about it yet anyway. And he wouldn't talk about it. But, I kind of alluded to it like, man, we were all hoping that someone would emerge, and when they emerged, we would say, oh, it's got to be this person this year, like Tyler Steyer, or, we had talked about Jeremy Sase. We had talked about, Danny Olson. And, while Jeremy did have a good run in the World Championship, as Denis and Alex make quick work of this.
You got a little tester here. You got to pin it. You got to run it, no? Got to come back and forth?
He might.
Or is he going to hold it?
I think he can. I think it's what he's thinking about now. Maybe play it with a lot of right-hand English just to check it off the rail.
Sure.
This one's touchy.
They're playing on concrete there.
Yeah.
He killed the cue ball, but he overcut it.
Oh. He kind of just one-stroked it, too, once he, committed to what he wanted to do.
Yeah, I think Dennis might have had a bit of red wine sauce with his steak earlier on tonight.
Well, I mean, this might be the definition of a hanger, but I don't think it's that easy because it's kind of deep.
Oliver's knocking wires off the wall there in the dungeon.
Yeah.
He's looking at coming off. Yeah, that's not easy. This, I don't think.
Mm-mm.
He's got a smile.
See Mario He there. He's
Nice
I
shot.
played it well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Came
Mario
with
He
there.
is the quietest player I've ever known. He never speaks. You never see him really speaking that much around the venues, do you?
Ask him
Never.
who he likes in a betting match, and you'll get him to start talking. Okay, you'll trust me from experience. But whatever side, I'll tell you this: anything that I want to go and gamble on from here on out, I'm gonna have Mario be my negotiator because he can go and convince you that you're picking a real good side, even though he's stealing.
Sounds like somebody else I know, Melina.
Hey, 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 hey! Relax.
Oh boy. All
It
right,
looks,
this is for game number 1 here to get on the board.
and you can use your new scoreboard,
There we go.
Joey.
Yeah, we're struggling with the sound at the venue, but a couple people complaining about the quality of the video. It's the best we can do, but we got this scoreboard. Check it out. It's in Dunsky Dungeon colors too. Spent a lot of time on that.
Is that you, buddy? You did that? It's looking
I
good.
like the way you've actually put the little box round the Booth brothers as well. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, set us off a little bit. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really happy to partner with Dominic. When he reached out to us, it was like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I suppose.
I thought there was some lovely pictures from the Rack and Grill with his little baby he had there with him in the little playpen next to the table. I thought that was really cool.
Wow, he got 2 balls there on the break. He got the one on the side, and he also made the corner ball. And they're in perfect shape on the 2 ball. They're a heavy favorite to run out from here.
The kid's been breaking phenomenal. And I know when I saw him play 9 ball last, it was on a bar table, so I take that like with a grain of salt. But like just consistency over the last like 6 weeks, man. Like he's not afraid of like anyone. And I know this is an exhibition, so I'm not I don't want to go and make it seem like more than what it is. But Oliver's just playing some solid pool, man.
Yeah, he's certainly been at the business end of a few tournaments. Just looking at Mario He's trainers there, even he's gone with the colour coding of the dungeon with the yellow little flashing on his trainers as well.
On his what?
On his on his, what do you call them? Sneakers?
Oh, the shoes. Oh, the
Shoes,
shoes.
yeah.
I thought you were talking about his shorts. I said, yeah, he may. Listen, I'm gonna say this: if Mario Heat went to my high school, he may have had gotten sent home for the length of those shorts. All right.
Mike, you're just not down with the European style, okay?
I'm just saying, man. And back whenever I went to school, we had a rule. It was called a dollar's length. Okay. And Mario ain't cutting it.
Just to put you guys right, they're not actually shorts. They're Denis or Colo's or Alex Pagulayan's shorts, I think. That's trousers. Sorry, pants. What do you call them? Pants?
Pants from the Panda, and it's on the 9 ball. Take a 2-0 lead. I tell you what, Kazakis may have gone and like
Jinxed it.
well, I don't want to say jinxed it. I don't think that's the right word, but like maybe lit a fire under them, or maybe they were like, all right, we're gonna go have fun. But when you say they got no chance, I mean these guys are competitors.
You'll see they're playing alternate break as well, right? So
Okay.
Yeah, and so just to remind you guys, we are taking donations. They're going to the players, not to us. And Dominic has managed to get his hands on. It looked like he showed a BK Air cue that he's probably given away, but also 2 sets of Predator Arcos 2 balls, an Acme 2x4 case. We're giving up a 1PK t-shirt and hat, some signed pictures, 2 $75 Outsville gift cards. So please get your donations in. The information's down there scrolling along the bottom in blue text. We really appreciate it. I think Christopher Wilson just gave a donation. We appreciate that. Thank you.
Sorry, Joey, did you just say all the money, all the donations are going to the players? I'm out of here. See you tomorrow.
How about this
We're
guy?
doing
The
it
guy
for a
works.
good cause, buddy.
The guy works for free for 5 years commentating pool and gets the gig with CSI. Now he can't work for free. What's going on?
Mr. Big Shot all of a sudden, huh?
You know me, I'll commentate on a fly crawling up the wall given the chance.
No, this was the beautiful thing. When Dom said, "Hey, I need some help. I want to do something on the dungeon." I said, "Well, you know what? I got just a team of guys who will go and step up to go and help somebody else out because that's the kind of people that we are." You
Yeah,
know,
absolutely.
Those guys couldn't make it, so then you called us, right? Is that what
right?
happened?
Yeah. No, for sure. They were on vacation, so then I said, "Okay, let me go with Plan B," and here we are.
I wonder how he's going to play this ball. I think he might come with high and try to play the 8 in the left side pocket. What do you think, Mark?
I was going to go off 2 rails and play into the corner. Just like that.
That was your second option.
Can I just say a
Just to
big
get dead
hello?
perfect.
There's a great lady in the chat, Angel Levine, who does a lot of work behind the scenes for Paul and makes Paul documentaries, raising the hustler. She's a fantastic lady, been a big help to me during my time in the States. So hi Angel, and she says Hooji C is the original panda. Whoever that is, do you know who that was?
Great player too. Yeah,
Taiwanese player,
but
right?
but Fuji didn't win the World Cup of pool. So
Sounds Japanese to me.
Monique Greer, how's it going? Thanks for joining.
the kid knows something about the rack after beating the names he did this past weekend, racking down on the spot.
Was it 9 on the spot there, was it, Mike?
Yeah, it was some of the rules were a little odd, and that's putting it mildly and politely. Like it was 9 on the spot, 3-point rule, but on a bar table. So it was like that's interesting. And then it was you could rack with a triangle or you can rack with a template, and you are allowed to move the one ball.
Wow.
So it was, and they said it like pretty matter of factly, which is kind of odd these days. Um, it's obviously it would have favored some players over others, but Oliver was there and he was there to go and break some hearts. So, um, yeah, he barreled through it, man. Had a great run, including beating Kazakis in that run. Ooh, as he missed the 2 ball, but he got away with it.
Yeah, I think that's the way he played it. To be honest, shot to nothing really. I think he played it quite well, Mike.
I want to thank Andrew Cleary for your donation. Appreciate that.
Andrew Cleary, wow, we had a great day with Andrew recently with my friend. He's a friend of Andrew's, and we went out to Andrew's place. He also lives in Tampa, and we went and had a fantastic day. It was actually the final day of the Carlo Biardo. We actually watched the Carlo Biardo and Aloysius Yap US Open final as we played on his 9-foot diamond. Ate lovely home cooked pizza. So thanks for that, Andrew. Really appreciate that, mate. He's a very funny guy.
You didn't meet him in Vegas, Mark?
No, he was only there 2 days. He said. I
Oh,
missed
okay,
him because I got there 2 days late. I dogged it.
I met him out there, Mike. I kind of had to interrupt you guys when you were talking, and then you introduced me. Good to meet him.
Oh, okay, yeah, great guy. Funny guy too.
Yeah,
Dom's already on thin ice, so Andrew's, yeah, we're gonna become real good friends as soon as I give Dom the boot. You know.
I've been watching this brilliant series. Just to change the subject very quickly, I've been watching a series. I've never seen it until my friend introduced it to me yesterday. Now I've watched all 4 seasons. Eastbound and Down, and the guy in it is exactly like Andrew Cleary. Looks exactly like Andrew Cleary. Are you familiar with that? The retired baseball player.
No.
Great series.
Hey, I want to take a second to thank Angel Levine. Thank you for your donation. A couple people in the comments asking where this is. This is the Dunsky Dungeon. It's in Orlando, Florida. It's Dominic Dunn's place, and he's got these 4 guys over here going at it. And Dom's messaging me, and he's
Nice.
like, "It's ridiculous how much these guys want to win in this exhibition match."
Oh, a little. Well, I don't know if it was a little help or not a little help.
So yeah,
Yeah, I
race,
mean,
what is it? The race 15 is it? As it says there, yeah, 15. Race to 15.
Yep. It's a good length for a race, I think, like this in the Scotch doubles.
I like
My
seeing the
favourite.
different dynamic and styles, man. You know,
Uh huh.
I forget who it was that was playing at the
good shot by
South
Alex.
Carolina uh, tournament, guys, but it was a left-hander playing with a right-hander, and the right-hander would actually go and look at the position left-handed as well, which I thought was a genius move to see if he could reach the shot. You know, if he was the left-hander. So I thought that was quite good. So when you get a left-hander and a right-hander together, it's kind of you have to be mindful of where you put the cue ball, right?
Yeah, it's a good shot there by Denis. Gets really good shape on the 5, and now they're in business here. We got a funny comment in here. Robert Dowling said, "I told Yap at the Aiken tournament that his new name will be Cash Yap."
Brilliant. That's pun. That's pun of the night so far, without a doubt.
Looks
All
like
right,
we're
here we
headed for
go.
2-2 here, folks.
Yeah, beginning a little bit of rolls here.
Mike, have you ever visited the dungeon?
Well, way to bring that up, buddy. I have not. I have not, and I hope Dom isn't listening because then I'm gonna get a message and him guilting me into not go into why I haven't gone yet. But what he's gonna get very lucky though because he's in Orlando and my girls have been wanting to go to Disneyland. So guess what? I'm bringing the whole team, and we're gonna have to go visit them real soon, probably sometime early next year. So
Looks like Kazakis left one of those long-reaching shots here for Denis. And these are the kind that when you're playing with a partner, you kind of give them that look like, couldn't you roll back another 6 inches or so?
Denis
oh,
typically though,
oh,
like all Estonians, are so tall, he could still reach it with the extension. Finished a little bit dodgy here, but you'd expect him to make this, wouldn't you?
Yes, indeed.
in the hole, 2-2. We got action.
And we'll be back after the break. No, we won't. Sorry, just habit.
Yo, you were killing it, man. For real, you just sounded like a real natural out there, Mark.
Do you know what, Mike? I couldn't believe my luck. Just sat there and it was a proper commentary booth with the perspex surrounding it and you right above the game and all these monitors around and action replays. It was just a dream come true for me. And
What are we,
honestly,
chopped liver? I
if I
mean,
could do it
honestly,
every day, mate, every day for
you're.
the rest of my life, I would do it.
So, which was better, with us over here or over there with Team CSI? Let me know.
I think it was equal.
Are you still there?
Yeah, Joey can mute my mic anytime he wants.
Well, they're back on serve now. Kazakis to break, 9 on the spot, 2 balls down, 3 ball kind of got hung up. But hey, listen, I tell you, these boys have been playing a lot of all around pool. Especially Dennis. Dennis was playing a lot of one pocket out there and was playing banks. They were all playing banks, but um, this is about as juicy a bank as you're going to go and get, I think. As he fires it in, look at that, huh?
Yeah, that's one where you wish you had the sound going, right? You didn't do the sound effect there, Joey
No,
Ryan.
Joey dogged
You're
it.
dogging
Yeah,
it.
for sure, for sure.
I'm actually busy right now. I'm trying to share this because over all the platforms, we're on like 5 platforms. We only have 200 people watching. So, guys, if you would share this to the different pool groups, share this to your profile, let people know about it. It's a good match here. It's totally free. So yeah, get it out there.
yeah, this is what we're working towards, just sharing pool around, getting as many people watching it as possible. And it's all for free, guys, don't forget.
He hit that ball good.
That was a gorgeous shot, wasn't it? Do you think he'll just pinch the pocket here a little bit and hold there, or will he go across it?
I think I'll go across.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there he goes. It's like he heard you, you know?
And he's going to shoot the 9 while it's sitting on the template rack. Major no-no.
No, listen, ask Shane about that, all right? He's notorious. What template? 3-2 as they give each other a high five.
It's getting serious.
Yeah. It's 3 in a row because they were up, he and Oliver, they were up 2-0.
And
Time to get a
they are
W.
doing alternate break here. Excuse me. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Way to put yourself on mute, Joey. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
I couldn't click it fast enough.
Hope you haven't got COVID. We're all going to have to self-isolate for 2 weeks.
It's good. We're gonna be wearing masks while we're doing commentating now.
Oh, that's a great thing about Florida. No masks in
He
Florida.
kind of like jumped up, man, on that break. He didn't hit that like he normally does. And it came dry.
And we got a comment in here from Jerry Stuckert, who I posted about today from the Arizona 8-ball. He was the runner-up in the state championship, CSI state championship. He says, thoughts on Omega doing pay-per-view. Does it help or hurt the sport? The pay-per-view aspect, I guess.
That's
Don't
tough.
get me started on that one.
Yeah.
It's tricky, because
is.
do you even have that event? Do you even have that event?
It's a lot of overhead to go and
Yeah.
do it. But there has to be... The thing is that when you go and pay for something, right, you have to have standards. And you got to have, expectations. And you got to make sure you live up to it. And whenever you come up short, hey, listen, take ownership of it, and maybe come at it like head on when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I know there was a lot of areas they need to go and improve upon, and they're aware of it. But their intent is to go on and give a great delivered product to everybody. So, but it's tough because there were moments in that tournament where it did bottleneck and one player in one discipline was holding up, a different discipline going on, and then all of a sudden it's just a domino effect. So
Yeah, I'm gonna bring somebody in now. Hey, Dominic, can you hear us?
I can hear you guys perfectly fine.
What's up, man?
No.
Not a whole lot, man. This is exciting. I think
Spirited
I
in.
messed up when I went Facebook Live and I didn't give audio, but other than that, everything's flawless. We're getting a lot of comments PM to me that everything's awesome and appreciate everything what you guys are doing and whatever you guys were saying.
We were just talking trash about you.
Basically.
Yeah, I figured what the beautiful thing is that I go to leave and I go to the apartment so I can watch it from the apartment, and Jen goes, "Aren't we going to watch it in there?" So we wound up sitting up front watching it, and I couldn't hear you guys, but I wanted to give a little update. I mean, we've got a massive, and everybody's donation is important in anything, whether it's small, big, it's appreciative. We thank everybody's donation. You guys are all making this happen for the players. And we just got a $500 donation from a person.
Wow.
From Seamless Solutions out in Florida from Mercedes Mike.
Wow.
Very generous.
How
It's just
strong is
amazing.
that?
And we talked about the donations earlier. I'm putting them in the chat so Joey can give a shout out. But
Was that the guy who busted us in Florida?
You know what, Mike? I wasn't going to say it because I didn't know we wanted to publicly. We didn't want to publicly say that, but yes, he might have donated the money that he won off of us.
With our money. Okay, perfect. Well, thanks. So Mike wins the money and he wins the credit. Okay, perfect.
I mean,
Fantastic.
how beautiful, huh?
God,
and I wanted to talk about. So me and Mike talked about. I told Mike, I said I hate exhibition matches because, it's like they don't try, they don't care, and we wind up side betting it, and it just always never works out in our favor. We're never happy at the end of it when me and Mike do this, but I can tell you this: being the temperature in that room, Grabe is like frustrated that they won the first 2 matches. He's man. Oh man, they want to win this so bad. Even though they're all friends, they don't care. Like, they're not talking to each other right now. It's actually kind of impressive because we talked about how it was going to be fun at dinner. Well, it's not fun right now.
Really? There's like tension. You can cut it with a knife.
Yeah, Mario is smiling. Mario's Mario, and then there's Grabe in the corner rolling his eyes every time they make a good safety.
He's sick. Yeah, every shot he's just sick. Like, you got me perfect. You SOB. What do you?
Dennis is never happy.
Never.
Never. Yeah, Dominic, while you're there, I've got an idea for you. Could you put your phone or microphone, whatever you're using, put it above the table so we can hear the balls, please, instead of you?
Oh my God.
My man, I got a new best friend now.
Dude, Mark, are you taking notes from Mike or what?
He might put me up to that.
It's no joke. Mike dogs me and clowns on me, and we're extremely tight. But man, I mean, I didn't know this was going to start spreading to everybody.
Yeah, good point from Angel Levine,
Nice
actually,
shot.
Joey, in the chat, if you have a look.
Yes, I saw that, talking about calling around to the newspapers and, getting the word out there about what we're doing with pool. Yeah.
And Mark, I wanted to bring this up, Mark, since you're here. You're in Tampa. You can come to Orlando anytime you want, sir, and it's on us.
Oh, Dom, I already told him. Hold on a minute. I invited him to your place already, so you ain't got to worry about that. My casa is su casa, so
Do you know,
I let him know whenever he's ready. It's fine.
I was on the verge of actually coming and commentating live on this at your place, but although I'm in Tampa, it's still an hour and a half on a train, and it's quite difficult, or in an Uber, it's like super expensive, like $120 or something. And I did.
Do you need a vehicle, Mark?
And I just thought,
send your driver, Dom. Send your driver.
We can have
Dom,
somebody pick you up, Mark. Mark,
Dude,
this is the Dunsky Dungeon, Booth Brothers, 1PKT, Pool Player Podcast we're talking about. We do not leave our people behind. If you want a vehicle, we'll get you a vehicle.
Wow.
You just have to tell. How long are you in Florida, Mark? How long are you in Florida? It depends on whether I can help you.
No, I'm only here until Sunday, early Monday morning. I leave for.
Oh, I would have gotten you. I would have gotten you a Lamborghini. You just got to tell me ahead of time.
Hold on a minute. Relax. I asked my man to give me a ride to the airport in Aiken, and he didn't know who I was. All of a sudden, didn't need
Mr. Mark. Let me tell you something. If you asked me to give you a ride at 4:30 in the morning, I wouldn't give my girlfriend a ride at 4:30 in the morning. I'm going to go to sleep. This guy wants me to give him a ride at 4:30. He's my best friend. We've swapped thousands of dollars together. He has the nerve to ask me whether I can drive him to the airport at 4:30. I delegated. I'm a leader. I delegated. We got him a ride, and it wasn't good enough to him.
Right. Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
So it looks like
all right, they're about to go 4-2.
Alex and Dennis are about to go 4-2 here and take a little bit of a lead here early in stages of this match.
So the background of this is we were hanging out with them, and maybe Mike talked about we were hanging out in Akin with them, and we were talking about just the travel expenses with everything, and we started doing the math, and it was just astronomical. We just couldn't believe it, and we figured between all four of us, we know enough people, and we could do something. So we put our heads together. We got some product from sponsors. We've got more coming in. We just don't know because it's such last minute. Predator's going to take care of us. They just don't have the answer on what. We're going to get plenty of stuff. We're going to give it to you guys. We're going to do a drawing Sunday, and we'll make it happen. And every dollar is going to go to them, and it's awesome. And right now we're probably at 700 maybe. So that's a huge help. It's huge.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, well done, Dominic. It's a really cool idea, actually. And we're always up for supporting Paul in any way we can help you. And, of course, the players. And they have done a lot of driving over the last month or so, haven't they? Hired a car. And
rental car alone was $1,700.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Not talking about hotels. They're $100 a night. And food, and it's just astronomical. Not talking about the Calcutta they got to buy themselves in so they could try to have a shot at making $1. The entry fees, it's crazy. It's eye-opening. You don't realize it until you actually talk to them on what it actually costs. It's really eye-opening, to say the least.
Yeah, I'd love to come up with a model. I love what CSI and Predator are doing with pretty much a tour now, but I'd love to have a model where we get expenses paid for these guys. You know, they just show up and they don't have to worry about finishing so high in the tournament. They could first level cash or second level cash and still be able to take home a little bit of money. But as is, they got to get deep in the tournament just to break even on their travel.
I think that comes down a lot to the governments of the countries where the players are from as well, because a few countries actually do that. I know the Polish government do it, the Sports Academy do it for their players a lot of the time. I'm pretty sure it is. I know Germany do it. There's lots of it in Europe. There's lots of it, of course, in Chinese Taipei as well. There's a lot of government support for sports like that.
I
So
wonder if it's in
maybe,
the new infrastructure bill.
well,
Oh God. Oh
We're not
God.
going there. So
That'd
on
be
to more
nice.
important, cool stuff. So I will drop this news here because I know Mike likes to release all the new stuff and information, and Joey's here, Mark's here. We might as well just release it here. It may not be big news to the whole world, but to Florida Pool, I think this is it's something really cool. So I've been chatting with April Larson a lot, who's number 3 in the USA, and we're gonna put her in the dungeon for 10 days at the end of November,
Poor
and
girl.
put on clinics for the locals and the local juniors and the ladies and all that good stuff. And we're super excited. There's going to be action matches. The top 2 female players have challenged her for a dime each. We're going to
Wow.
do a Scotch doubles for a dime each a team. It's going to be awesome. So that's the end of November. Nobody knows that information except for April and you guys now, and now that information is out there, and we're really excited. We're really excited about that.
I love
You're,
April.
do-
That's awesome.
you're doing good things, buddy. I love to give you shit, but you're doing a lot of really good things.
can I
Yeah,
just ask you a
April.
question, Dominic? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, no, go on. Finish what you was going to say about
So
April.
April has been competing as a junior and making her adult, but in 2022, as of November 1st, she will be living in the Dallas area of Texas, and she is going to make a big run in 2022 as her pro career to further it and attend all the tournaments. And she has backing. She has the support of sponsors. We rearranged some sponsors that are going to support her financially rather than just ride off of her name. And we're doing really cool things. She's part of Brenna's team, which Mike will speak to on that. Um, that name alone with Brenna, and it's just we'll talk more about that later. But needless to say, she's in a really good family that's going to take care of her very well. In 2022, you're going to see a lot of April.
Yeah, I thought she was impressive. I liked watching her play. I like her style, and she's certainly a great asset for the future for the US. I mean, I'd love to see people talking about the Moscone Cup. I'd love to see a woman included, a female player, at least one included in the Moscone Cup. I think it's going to happen. I believe. I think Matchroom have.
Well,
It must be in their
ironically, you say
plans.
that enough. There is going to be a females Moscone Cup. It's almost pretty set. They're finalizing some stuff. They're doing what they can. And one of the requirements was that the females had to play in the U.S. Open. So April had to rush to the U.S. Open, participate in it, and if there is a Moscone team for females, April will be on it. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that information, but one thing I've learned by being mentored by Michael
Probably,
is
probably not, buddy. Probably
Mike
not.
says,
Listen, rule number one is anything match room, you better make sure about. That's rule number, and trust me, from someone who had to learn the hard way. All right.
Ladies and
well,
gentlemen, that
don't we have a
comment
10-second delay?
no, that comment was made by Dominic Dunn,
Yeah.
not the
Oh
Booth
my
brothers.
God, you're worse than Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, listen. It's gonna
Dominic.
be it's a Moscone Cup style event.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
not. It's not gonna
Moscone
be.
Cup.
It's
No.
not gonna be in because Emily talked about it not too long ago. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be like USA versus Europe, but it's gonna be some women involved, and they're working out whether it's gonna be beforehand or during the Moscone Cup, like ahead of time. So they're trying to go and iron out some details. But my boy's trying.
I just
He's
thought of something quite funny actually. I'm the only one out of this duet now. Sorry, out of this quartet that are talking on this stream, I'm the only one that doesn't have to worry that Matchroom might have thought it was me that said it, because I'm the only one with an English accent. So
Oh my God.
I'm spared.
Adam Lynn, thank you very much for your donation. Adam Lynn, thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, Rebecca Hendricks, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that.
Oh, thanks
Yeah,
to
but
Jacob
Mark, you were going to
Brooks as
ask me a
well.
question. What was that?
I've forgotten. You wait till you get to 59.
59. Wow, 59.
Should we talk about St. Paul for a minute instead
Let's
of
do
my
it.
age?
I'm gonna go jump back in the room and enjoy that. You guys keep doing it. I
Give
gotta
us a
rip some
wave.
tickets and
Give us a
keep
wave.
the donations coming in, guys. Thank you so much, and I'm gonna go back in there and enjoy this in person.
All right. Oh, there's a scratch.
Oh,
Look at Alex. He's so
look
mad
at
at Dennis.
he's sick. He's sick. You look at him. He's like,
Why did you do that?
Oh my God! Look,
Malaka
you can
may
tell him
not
how to
have
hit
been,
it.
may or may not have been said right there. Look at that. They're on tilt. Dennis is like, what do you mean? Look where you left me.
Oh, boy.
Ah.
Ah.
Uh,
I wish the sound was on, guys. I really wish the sound was on right now.
Look at it. They're going off.
It's
Guys.
like Dennis. It's like Denis Grabe and Mark Maggie in the World Cup.
For sure.
Guys, remember that. That was 4-2. They were dead out. And if they don't win this match, they can look back to that as a pivotal point in the match. You know, I find it interesting sometimes. Whenever you talk to somebody after they lose a match, you know, they're always talking about some bad roll they got at Hill or something bad that happened late in the match or this terrible, unfortunate circumstance. But they forget about shots like that. They're 4-2 up. They're on their way out. One more, you know, if they get out there like they're supposed to, they're up 5-2, and they have a pretty good lead in this match. But instead, they scratch, and it opens the door for Mario and Oliver.
What do you know? Ooh,
Try-
that ball. Wait a minute. 3,
try break.
6. No, he got one down.
Oh, he
He
did?
ain't gonna have a shot, but he's got a ball down. I was looking at the 2 ball, but it stayed up.
Doesn't
Interesting
look
little push here.
doesn't look like he has a shot here on the 1, so he's looking for a place to push.
Where would you push to here then, Joey? I think you're the best pool player out of us three.
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't say a lot for us two, Mike, does it? But that's the way it is.
No, not at all. But we own it.
They're debating. I mean, because if you push anywhere on the right side of the table, that 2's a hanger where you could play the 1 into the 2. I don't know if the 1 passes the 3. Looks like they're looking at that jump shot, Mark, where you kind of put it behind there. But that's touchy right there to get the cue ball exactly to that point. I mean, you have to hit a very precise shot to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think what Oliver's pointing to is he's saying, let's push him behind the 5 ball, and if we come up short, that's better than going long, right? Because then it's not as easy a shot from the 1-2. So I think they're going to try to push for a jump shot, and if they do error coming up a little short.
Oh, I wouldn't be playing it there, though. There's a chance of getting the 9 ball moving off the jump shot. Oh, I wouldn't be pushing there. Not that I'm an expert, but I definitely wouldn't be.
And he's jacked up here, too.
Don't like that shot. Don't like that shot.
He didn't have many options, though, Mark. He really didn't.
I would have left. Yeah, okay.
Listen, the guy just snapped off the diamond event. All right, let's see. Maybe give him the benefit of the doubt, Mark. All right.
Sorry, Oliver.
Wait a minute. Mark just won a bar table event in Tampa the other night.
Yeah, excuse me. I won a table.
It was a one-man tournament.
Oh, there was 22 people in it.
That's pretty strong, Mark.
Did you really win it?
I won it. Yeah.
Snapped it
I
off.
didn't even know. Congratulations.
It was 1 rack, 8 ball. The most bizarre. It was a cool exact shot as well. There was no flukes whatsoever, no lucky shots, no slop, as you say. And yeah, I came through in the hot seat. The guy had to beat me twice, and I won the first set. I think I won about $200. I think it was.
I heard you lost the first game because you kept shooting a 3 ball, and then you shoot a color, and you pull the color out, and you shoot the 3 ball again.
Are you talking about snooker?
Snooker.
2 ball here.
Is he going to play the billiard here?
Yeah.
I don't love it because that two's kind of deep. He did.
Oh, the
No, he
one
took
way.
it on.
Wow!
What a shot.
Wow! Look at that. Dennis is just gonna look. Look at
Oh,
Dennis.
look
Look
at
at
him.
Alex. Look at Dennis. Look at.
I was wondering if this view would be too wide, but now it's perfect because we get to see Dennis and Alex over there going at it a little bit.
I'm only watching Denis and Alex. I'm not even watching the game.
That was a crucial give back there on that. Considering you could see the whole ball and it went in the corner, I'm a little surprised they gave that back to Oliver.
Yeah, but that was. I mean, he came with one there.
He did.
That's a great shot, yeah.
Yeah, but with this caliber of player, it's like you gotta put the faith in yourself rather than hoping the other guy doesn't come through.
Is Alex Kazakis wearing a pair of Melina Mike shorts?
Got to get your patch on those shorts, Mike.
Well, you had the placement last time pretty spot on. 3 balls away to tie it up, man, from up 2-0 to down 4-2, which should have been 5-2, by the way, and looking to go and get back on serve here in just a little bit.
They say a missed 9 costs you, or a missed ball costs you at least 2
Ooh.
racks normally, right? And that's what he's going to do here.
Maybe they're trying to return the favor.
And Denis won't be happy with this, although he is smiling at the moment. Okay.
Look like it was coming a little wide there. Mario sizing up this 9 ball.
Got it.
In the hole. All right, guys, just a bit of a reminder of the items being given away. 2 sets of Predator Arcos 2 ball from the World 10 ball, mind you. Oh, that's fantastic. So it's from the World 10 ball event. Even better. 1 Acme Alpine AA 2x4 case. one PK one PK t-shirt and hat set. So we'll be
Don't
giving
mess that
away.
one up, Mike. Come on.
I know, right? The only one I had to get right? Signed picture of your choice. I'm assuming that means of any of the players, but we'll tell Don to throw in all of them for you guys. Why not? Next one is going to be $75 Outsville gift cards, and then a Rodney Morris signed painting by Kevin B. So a bunch of really awesome things that they're giving away. Thanks to the sponsors who have donated product. Again, 100% of your donations are going to these 4 gentlemen who are playing tonight. So anything and everything is appreciated. And as you see what my man Joey did at the bottom, all the payment info and what you get for each donation is at the bottom. So we appreciate it. They appreciate it as Alex Kazakis breaks the balls. And I do not think he will get a shot at the 2.
Yeah. Possible combo, maybe. But it's a thin one. Easy safety. Is that the 4 ball up there to the right?
Yeah, looks like
So
it anyway.
maybe play the 2 into the 4 and bring the cue ball round the angles behind the 9.
A chance.
I don't know. Yeah. I wonder if he's just going to stick it right there. Nope. It's kind of hard to execute that shot because the conditions and the table, Sure.
Played it well, didn't he, Mike?
Yeah, I think he held it pretty good, Mark.
And all these players, of course, I'm not sure about Oliver. I'm not sure if he's won a Euro Tour, but the other 3 certainly have. They've got a few between them.
Yeah, Nate reminded me earlier about Mario's 5 Euro Tour wins. I think Denis has gotten 2 under his belt himself. Probably the most underrated European. in my opinion.
I wonder if Mario's catching any heat for not being at the. Is this going to get around? Yeah, for being at the Austria event this week.
Yeah,
What do you
it's
mean?
home country, of
Heat from
course.
who? Oh,
Wonder if there's a backstory on that. You should dig it up, Mike. See what you can find out.
I mean, Dom mentioned the travel expenses, right? So just from a common sense standpoint, it's a lot when you're planning on being here in the States, to play this gauntlet of events and not leaving until after the international to go and pick up right in the middle of it and travel back home. Which on top of that, you're gonna have to come back for the international, so all that extra expense, but also the quarantine conditions that may or may not be in place depending on where you're coming from. So
Yeah, that's a good
um,
point.
I know whenever we were there in Aiken, I think it was Mickey that I brought that up about. Um, oh yeah, he'll be able to come back. Oh no, he won't, or he's gotta go here first. Kind of like how you did, Mark. Going to, like, I mean, I'm not saying I gotta go to Mexico, but like how
Yeah,
you had to go to a different country before able to go and come in here to the U.S.
yeah, and that's still in place. I mean, he would have had to have gone to Turkey as well before he came back for 2 weeks. That's the stop off that they all used before.
Right.
I used Mexico simply because it was a lot cheaper and nearer to the US. I just thought and I've never been there, so I thought, why not experience something new?
But
But
Predator's
yeah,
doing a lot of really good things. I mean, Mark, you've been working a lot of those CSI events and are working one next week. And, we were there in Vegas. You've been in Ohio, Michigan. They're doing a lot of really good things for pool, added money wise. I mean, we know the players aren't necessarily a fan of the format per se, but I think it's exciting personally. And I've talked to a lot of fans who appreciate that as well and are watching, more importantly.
yeah,
Um,
and all these four, of course, are going to be at the Ohio event. They're driving to Ohio, ready for the 13th. It starts on the Wednesday, I believe it is the Wednesday. Yeah, I go there on the 11th, which is the Monday. So yeah, they're all going to be there. And just talking about Predator very quick, I got a nice little story about Kareem, the head of Predator. He actually went up to Ozzy Reynolds and said, "Hey, that guy that's commentating, Mark, the guy, the commentator, he's cleaning the tables now. Can you believe it?" Yeah, that's what I do. I just want to be involved in everything. But he couldn't believe that I was commentating 1 minute and then cleaning the tables the next.
Well,
Well,
that's funny you say that, Mark, because when we were watching, when they had the issue in the arena and they moved the TV table out to table number 3,
yeah,
we saw Karim on his hands and knees underneath the table making adjustments, doing all kinds of stuff.
yeah. Absolutely. I was running and getting
Maybe, yeah,
wrenches and that for him.
maybe you inspired him. It looks like he left a little shot here on this 2 ball. I think he can pocket this ball. It's pretty close.
Yeah, that was a banned photo. No one was supposed to let that one out because no one's allowed to share it because Kareem said, "I don't want anyone believing that I've done a day's work in my life." That's just a joke. He works tirelessly,
what
of
a
course.
nice shot by Mario
Yeah.
He.
I just got word that there might be some bonus action after this match. And Mark, I don't know how late it is. Well, I do know how late it is where you are, but I don't know how much energy you have. But you might be very interested in what they're going to try to pull off after this.
Really?
Yeah, they do have a 12-foot snooker table right behind where the guys are sitting, and I think they're going to try to have a snooker match after this.
Wow. I actually watched Cole Boyes playing he plays for a local snooker team in his hometown in Blackpool. And they streamed it, and Carl actually made a 96 break. 10 ball. They were playing 10 reds, not 15. So it's pretty good. Good break from Cowboys.
A lot of donations are coming in, guys, and we appreciate it. And we want to say thank you. I don't have all the specifics as far as names, but from Dom and myself and Joey and Mark, and from the players. More importantly, we appreciate y'all, and thanks for tuning in.
Oh, I
Oh
thought he
boy,
overcut that.
yeah.
So maybe you can answer the question from Trail Price, who's asking what is the table, the cloth, and pocket size?
This is a diamond 9-foot standard. Looks like it's about 4.5-inch pockets, just a regular diamond. And I would guess that it's got Simona's cloth on it. Do you know, Mike?
It does.
Yeah. Oh, let me update the score there.
5-4. Got action. As Dennis is sick. Just
It's cost them 3 racks so far, hasn't it? They lost the 9 ball, then
well, I mean that was tough though. I mean, when they came with both of them came with great shots. You know, the long shot for Oliver, and then Mario's shot on that. I don't want to say. I mean, well, he did fail to execute the safety, but you know, he did hit it pretty good. It's just unfortunate that it leaked out the way it did. Another odd break by him, and he's going to come up dry again for a second time. Back-to-back breaks by Oliver, dry. What are you doing here, boys? Oh, never mind. He's just firing at it.
I'm just having a sip of water. Wow.
my water bottle nearly popped at the right time then.
You get all kinds of problems over there, Mark. Wait, people who weren't watching the Booth Brothers earlier, they didn't get to experience the fact that you were being attacked by your cat there, biting into your cables and everything, and now you got water bottle issues. That was a heck of a shot, though.
Yeah, the cat's finally fell asleep actually on his little treehouse thing that he's got.
Hey, Nate, I saw that. Appreciate that. Why don't you, maybe you can message Dom. He's handling all that. Thanks for tuning in. Good show today. Except for that Molina Mike guy.
Oh, he's dreadful, isn't he?
What am I missing here? I'm on full screen, so I'm missing some of the fun over here.
Everybody's making fun of you in the chat, Mike. Don't worry about it.
Okay. What else is new?
This is a touchy little shot here. He's got to draw back to this rail and try to come out. I think he might hit it with some low left and try to open the cue ball up and go on the top side of the 7. That's
You
what
can
he's
see
looking
how
at.
serious they're taking it, can't you? Because a lot of discussion going into this about exactly where he wants the cue ball. Look, once again he's down, and they just want to tell you they are best of friends, Alex and Denis.
What man? I tell you, these guys have such a really good way that they go and carry themselves. The way when they're around each other, they're just um, real, just genuine people, man. We spent a lot of time with them, cutting up with them, um, sweating a few of the matches out there. Saw Dennis go and play a lot of one pocket. It was a ball, man. And they were definitely the highlight of the trip. I mean, that's not saying much because I was only around Dom most of the time. So I mean, there's not, you got a lot of upside there.
Yeah.
But no, they were fantastic.
How good did he just hit that last shot? Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah. And guys, thanks for sharing. I noticed a bunch of you mentioned that you're sharing. We appreciate that. And Michael Salmon mentions there's 99 people watching on YouTube, but We have 257 overall across the different platforms. We can see that number, and you guys can't from your individual feeds. But yeah, get it out there, man. We should have over 1,000 people watching this free stream.
I guess I should share it to some of my groups in Estonia. And although it's a little bit late there, or early in the morning, should I say?
What groups are those, Mark? Like Estonian basket weaving Facebook
Ooh,
group?
I'm going to tell Dennis you said that. They've actually
Mark,
got a very good pool federation over there.
the crazy thing is how you lived in Estonia. I love that story. You went there for like a weekend. You liked it. You came back with all your stuff and just moved in, huh?
Yeah, 8 years I was there. And I would have been longer had I not have suffered a blood clot and, had a little bit of health issues and went home. And then while I was back home, it changed. They joined Europe and it just changed the whole country. And I've been back a few times since. Lovely country, medieval. They're lovely people. And they actually hold two very interesting world records. One, the biggest ever choir of singers singing at the same time, 30,000. And also, they're very famous, not just for pool. They have been world wife carrying champions.
Wife carrying?
Yes, it's a thing. Finnish also take part in it, and it's very big in Eastern Europe and Europe. And yeah, wife carrying.
No kidding.
Look it up on YouTube. It's quite interesting. So they've got one back. Then we're level again, 5-5.
Yeah, we are level and got a bunch of people in here who shared it to a bunch of groups. Thank you, Robert Dowling. Appreciate it. Charlie Pacheco. Thanks for sharing, guys. Just want to bring this to more people. There is donation information at the bottom. Bunch of prizes that Dominic Dunn will be raffling off from the dungeon. And all the proceeds from this go directly to the players. We were talking earlier about their travel expenses. Just getting around the United States, it's a happy problem that there's so many great events, but it's difficult, that they have to come up with these expenses to get really all the way across the country. I guess they started in Vegas, and they're probably going to end up in Norfolk. So, and then a bunch of stops along the way. So anything you guys can do to help out, we appreciate it. Dominic has a heart to help the players. So he let us know a couple days ago, and we're happy to help out.
As Denis gets 5 balls down on the break. Jeez.
I think he's going to play the bank here. Oh, no, cut shot.
I haven't gotten 5 balls down on all my breaks combined this year. And this guy gets it on one.
Yeah, that's because you only play one pocket. That's a good thing.
Whenever I have a big break like that, it tends that I don't have a shot. It's the sickest thing ever. Make 5-6 balls on the break and 9 ball, and you don't have a shot.
He's pulling this one back out and hit it good. Good shot by Denis. What a way to respond, huh?
Yeah, they're playing well. I mean, the level of play is high here.
Yeah, I think they've really dug in since going behind. And now go ahead. Good stuff. I want to give a shout out, guys, to the Szolnoki boys, doing a lot of good things in pool. If you haven't seen it, check it out. The app Szolnoki, SALOTTO. We love you guys, Corby and Reed.
Yeah, those guys are great. Have fun hanging out with them in Vegas for sure.
Yeah, I spent every night with them, I think, playing on their table and having food with them. Really nice guys. Jonathan Parr. Hello, my friend. Yeah, all is good, mate. A guy I met in Thailand. Good player.
Well, as one of them are killing the break, the other ones are struggling with it. I mean, this is the third dry break for Team He and Oliver.
Yeah, just starting to grab hold of this again, aren't they, Mike?
Well, I mean, it's 6-5, right? So, like, they're able to, like, they're withstanding it for now, but you're not gonna. I mean, with this level of talent, you're not gonna be able to have any kind of success, breaking like that while the other guy's knocking. I mean, as many balls as Dennis did, 5 balls the last break. And I know he's not doing that consistently, but still, like as long as they're able to go and have control from their break and the other team isn't, they're going to be in trouble. As Dennis again is having some speed control issues with this table.
Yeah, I don't think Denis wanted to play that. I think it was Alex's shot that he wanted him to play. So, as you say, it's a good level generally. And what's the time where you are, Mike?
Just past 10. I'm in Central
Okay,
Time right now.
hour different. I'm in Florida, and Joey is in Arizona.
Still kind of early out here, so I'm hanging in there. 8:09 Arizona time, which in a couple, right now we're 3 hours behind Eastern, but in a few, I guess, whenever daylight savings is, we switch to 2 hours behind Eastern. Actually, we don't switch. Everybody else switches. We're the only state that has it right.
It's all the others, isn't it, Joey?
Well, I was looking at my phone here, but what the hell just happened? He just sold out the 1 ball.
I'm not sure he has he? What, in the side, you mean?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, you seem like you got the whole ball to go and see.
Yeah,
That's a real smart shot. That's a really smart shot. Wow.
Brilliant. Forward thinking, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I know he dressed up real good, but the execution,
And if you've just joined us, guys, we're watching this. Dominic Dunn at Dunsky Dungeon has put this together. 4 guys travelling around in a rented car. Oliver Szolnoki from Hungary. Mario He, there you see, his partner from Austria.
Mark, you sure he's not from Hungary? The sad part is I have a geography degree too, and I said Hungary. What's wrong with me?
Yeah, and they're playing against Denis Grabe from Estonia and Alex Kazakis from the beautiful country.
Look at this! Look at this!
Oh,
it's nearly the Z shot.
Efren Reyes.
It was nearly a he shot. He could have renamed it as the
my
he
man's
shot.
on fire over there. From Z to he.
Mark White in dead commentating punch.
For sure, right?
Oh, Monique got me there. She said, "How could you?" Monique Greer. She's a fellow geography major there. I let her down. Sorry, Monique.
I was so bad at geography at school, I could never find a classroom.
Oh man, that's your follow-up, Mark. Oh man.
Hey, Monique.
It's downhill after that one.
Monique, let me know where you went to school. I'm curious. Well, this looks like a pretty manageable table here. Looks like he left an angle here where you can come around 2 rails. Got some traffic to negotiate here. I guess he wants to leave the cue ball between the 9 and the 5, I would think.
That's funny from Charlie Pacheco.
It's safety time. That's what time it is.
He hit that ball real nice. Oh, but
There you
right
go.
behind the 5. I thought he was going to... Look, Dennis just said it rolled off. Dennis gave the whole, your table's crooked kind of symbol.
Dominic doesn't like it. Dominic's not going to like that.
This may be the end of the match here. They may get the boot.
Let's see what he can do here. I mean,
cool.
this is like a hanger for Fedor here to jump this ball. But he's not even going to take it on. He's going to kick.
Oh. How well is Fedor jumping now? Just unreal, isn't it?
Oh, it's
Even safety shots are just incredible with a jump cue. Actually, guys, did you see that beautiful moment with Shane Van Boning when he couldn't find his jump stick, and he asked Fedor, and Fedor let him borrow that.
No, I read about it, Mark. You did a good job writing that up.
Yeah. I thought it was lovely what Alison said. Why did you use Fedor's? And he said, because it's the same. Beautiful.
Yeah, he's playing safe here.
Oh, yeah, that'll
It's a
work.
good shot.
As Jeremy Jones would say, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Little Wednesday night action for you guys. Free stream coming to you from Dunsky's Dungeon. We're the Booth Brothers. Joey Ryan from Pool Player Podcast. Melina Mike. Windows Open. Mark White. A passion for pool and the Booth Brothers. Just calling it like we see it here. Fun little match. Alex Kazakis and Denis Grabe versus Mario He and Oliver Szolnoki. If you guys want to donate, there's information at the bottom. All the proceeds will go to the players. Dominic has some nice gear that he's going to raffle off here to some lucky winners. So make sure to get your donations in. We appreciate it.
Yeah, Dom's doing his thing out there in Florida. He just had a beautiful little girl, him and Jen, beginning of the year, I think, somewhere around there. and and now they're getting back into the swing of things and getting more involved and have a lot of. He's been telling me a lot of stuff that he's working on, and he's getting back in gear when it comes to doing great things in Florida. So congratulations, man. And here we go. Short stick time, Mark White.
We're going airborne.
Yeah.
Greece Airways.
Ooh,
unlucky.
Cross the yeah. He'll be all right here though. Right?
Six ball? No.
I thought he was gonna go and just clip the 9, and then he would have been in no man's land.
Yeah, this is Corey. This is an exhibition here. These 4 guys, but they really want to win. They're playing really hard. We kind of seen it all night. Denis Grabe sitting in the corner up there. You can tell when he's frustrated whenever something goes wrong. They're working pretty hard, and we're also taking some donations. If you'd like to donate, and a lot of good stuff being given away. Chance to win.
I've just remembered the question I wanted to ask Dominic.
An hour later,
Yeah.
he's probably listening, but it's all right. We'll keep him off.
Hey, there's Salado tuning in. Mark, you just mentioned him a little while ago. How's it going, guys?
Better late than never, guys.
They were fantastic, man, out in Vegas. They made the trip.
All right, so Dom just posted. Here's a rundown, guys. 2 sets of Arcos 2 balls, and they're the ones that, as Denis makes a bad hit there, he fouls. 2 sets of Arcos 2's balls. The ones that were used in the was it the World Championship, Mike? I think. Yeah.
World 10
Yeah,
ball,
he said it was a World 10 ball. Yeah.
World 10 ball. Rodney Morris signed painting. Some 1 PKT gear, hat and shirt. Acme case, I think it's a 2x4, signed, other signed pictures, and more. Hey, no worries, Roger.
See, they're not out of it yet, Mark. I know they're coming up dry on some breaks, but like otherwise, they pretty much just stole this rack after Kazakis put him in jail early on in it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I think you see both teams are very evenly matched. Oliver overran that a little. That's not where he wanted to be on the 6.
Conditions, you know? I mean, You're having a hard time getting adjusted.
I lived in Florida for
Where
about,
haven't you lived?
well, I lived in Florida for about 4 or 5 years, and I got to tell you that pool tables play different in Florida than they do in other places. Just the humidity. I found that a lot of times you had to overcut balls a little bit because the stickiness, right? Cue ball impacts the object ball, and they kind of stick together for that split second, and you tend to miss balls fat. And so you almost had to aim to overcut them a little bit. And so now I live in Arizona. It's the exact opposite, really, climate where it's super dry, and the tables, play accordingly.
You hit that good. 2 balls away. A Panda, World Cup of Pool champion, Euro Tour champion, Mario He puts the 8 down and perfect on the 9 ball. We're about to be tied up again here, boys.
Yeah, anyone who thinks this isn't serious, it is.
Guys, I'll be right back.
You're doing very well on that scoreboard, Joey. I just wanted to say it not only looks nice, it works very well as well. And they've got their own scoreboard over there too. They obviously can't see this
Well,
scoreboard.
I mean, they just don't trust us. I get it. We've been known a dog at a time or two.
Yes.
Well,
So let's just talk about a few things that are coming up and happening as well. Of course, there is the Predator Austrian Open going on at the moment. Started today. Shall we say a diluted field, Mike? Would be fair to
yeah,
say.
yeah. I mean, it's
Oh, he's kicked in the side.
brutal. He actually broke the ball
Oh
really well. That's
dear.
kind of that's unlucky there.
Dennis was on his way to play the
He
shot.
was right. He was already setting up for the 2 ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's tough with how it is right now. Mark traveling, you know, and coordinating with all the different promoters in the game, but they're making the best of it, and it's still a great added money event. I think the winner will get something like 15,000, so that'll help somebody out quite a bit. Um, but there's a lot going on here in the states, and if it makes sense to stay here instead of traveling back to Europe right now, I can't say I blame these guys for sticking around.
Yeah, and it's not enjoyable travelling at the moment, really, as well. So many restrictions, and the airports are
Oh,
tough,
I
and
can't. Yeah, getting to the airports is brutal. You know how that goes, Mark.
oh, I mean, I must say though, the internal flights in the US are just the best I've ever seen. Just brilliant. The immigration, even the immigration staff are smiley and happy. And come on, Mark, take that mask off. Let's see that lovely smile as you're going through passport control. That's unheard of. You're lucky if you get looked at
They don't say,
in
"Come
uh,
on, ugly,
in the
get over
UK.
here."
Yeah, don't tell in England they tell me not to take the mask off. Leave it on.
Mario Heat checked up that shot really nice a couple of balls ago, and now they're 2 away after a pretty brutal kiss in the side. Nice shot there. They got a bit of rhythm to their game now, Mark. You notice like
Yes.
Dennis and Alex are kind of just like overthinking things at times, whereas Mario and Oliver are just playing the game, playing their game, playing the table.
Yeah, 7-6, and I always say, this is my favourite game. I think when it's played well between two players who really know each other's game and get on really well, it's beautiful. It's the way they just flow around the table, waiting for the next shot already, round where the cue ball's going to finish. I just think it's a great game, and I particularly love the Jack and Jill, the mixed Scotch doubles. I mean, I really do love that event. I thought that was one of my favourite events Just talking about that, Mike, for a moment. What did you actually think of running so many different disciplines of the game at the same event? Was it too much?
It was. It was. I like watching the different disciplines, but some have to end before you can go and start another, um,
Yeah,
to avoid the kind of the
All right.
cluster, that ended up coming down at the end. And these guys know they were all there. Um, they were watching. As a matter of fact, the other three guys at the table were watching this guy go and make a tear, come Sunday night after a brutal week of pool.
yeah.
Um, he takes down Shane, takes down Filler. Um, ooh,
Made two balls now. Made the
yeah.
one and the two, I think it was, wasn't it?
Who got that last one, guys?
Uh,
He and
this,
Szolnoki.
yeah, it's
Oh,
7-6 now.
takes the lead.
But yeah, I mean, they were all there after a long week of pool, and I mean, hell, I wasn't even playing, and I was burnt out. So I can't imagine. I mean, I know they're all in their, or at least Oliver's in his early 20s. I think Dennis and Alex are in their early 30s. I don't know about Mario, but like it'll wear on you, you know. And I'm only gone from home a week at a time. These guys have been away from home for a couple of months. Like, you want to talk about getting burnt out? But here they are. I mean, this is what they love to do. This is their profession, you know.
Yeah, I think it's lovely that four guys are travelling around the states all together in a car. I just love that. The camaraderie between them, and I'm sure they're developing even stronger bonds than they already had.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, without a doubt.
Come on, let's see if your son's got the same commentating qualities as you. Let's see if he's got it in him, Joey.
No, he's just in the he's in the chat. He's watching from another part of the house. That's him, Curly Micah. Curly Micah plays.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
Curly Maker.
Oh, I thought Joey was getting on me for what I was saying. I was getting in trouble. Ooh, he overran that one. This is the same kind of angle that Dennis scratched on a few racks back to kind of change the tide a little bit, change the momentum.
Yeah, you're right. Come round the back of the nine, didn't he? And don't think it's going to happen here. Going to draw it.
Oh, where's he going to end up, though? Oh, hit that good. Hit that good.
Yeah, a little tester. Looking at the bank shot. Now, how good
Hmm.
did Fedor play in the bank tournament?
Looked like he was going to go and steal it from Justin Hall.
Yeah, and my friend was. I knew Justin Hall, but hadn't really seen him play that much. And my friend said if only he could apply himself, he would be a real top player.
1,000%.
And Sky Woodward getting to the final of the one pocket, I believe.
Beat Dennis the first, actually, the hot seat match. Yeah.
Yeah.
He played solid. I mean, he banks the balls good. He runs the balls good. Me and him were talking a little bit, whenever he was playing for the hot seat match, and he was very like the way Sky always is, very like cavalier and happy-go-lucky and lighthearted. He was like, I just never played, you know. He's like, if I learned a couple more moves, I might be able to do something. But even with the amount of tools that he has now, I mean, he's able to go and beat anyone any given day, you know.
Yeah.
What
Nice
a,
safety there. Decided on
yeah,
the
what a
safety.
that was a two-way shot executed beautifully.
So come on then, guys. We have on our Booth Brothers show, we have our board lock picker, and we always do our lock of the week. Let's make who's going to win this one?
I'll let Joey go off the bridge first. Come on, Joey Ryan. Unless Joey left us.
I think he might have left us. He's having a long think about it.
I'm
I'm
having,
going for Alex and Dennis.
I'm having a long think about it. I think I'm going to go with Mario and Oliver.
You've got the deciding vote then, Mike.
I think Joey's just. If it was 7-6 the other way, Joey would say Dennis and Kazakis. That's what I think.
Stop it.
That's what I think. But no, I liked Mario and Oliver going into it. I've watched a lot of them play over the last 6 weeks, and I mean, don't get me wrong, all four of them are playing fantastic. Um, but to be honest, I thought it was 10 ball. So uh, seeing it's 9 ball, it just makes it that much more of a flip. But yeah, you got to go with the guys in control and with the 1 game cushion now, right?
Yeah, almost halfway there.
Oh, what a shot.
Ooh.
Oh, he's
He's
fluked
gonna
the
get a little
eight. He's
love.
fluked the
He's
eight
gonna get some
ball.
love.
Oh, he's got a bit of Billy Thorpe love.
Well, a little bit of a challenging shot here on this 7. Dennis gave it a good look. He can pocket it without scratching, but definitely not an easy shot.
Wow, came with that one there. Nice shot, Dennis Grabe.
Great message in the chat from Charlie. Says, I was watching at home on my TV. Now I'm watching in my car. This is great. Thank you, guys.
You be careful if you're driving.
Cut the paint off that ball.
Stole it. Stole it.
7-7.
I think Dennis nearly smiled then, Mike.
No, it's impossible. You don't know what that is.
So, yeah, why don't you tell the people what they can win then, Mike?
Ooh. Let me hold on, let me pull it up
Oh,
here.
sorry, I've put you right on the spot. I thought you had it
Man,
ready. Sorry, mate.
give your man a heads up a little bit here. Come on. All right, let me see. Hold on, I'm bringing. If I can find the damn list here. Here we go. All right. There's a few different things that they're giving away. The payment information is going to be coming across your bottom there, right underneath the scoreboard. You got 2 sets of Arcos 2 balls from the World 10 ball, which is pretty awesome. 1 Acme Alpine AA 2x4 case, 1 PKT shirt and a hat set, which I found out we were donating that as we go on air. Signed picture of your choice, and I'm assuming that's by the players that you see right there. $50 local tab to Rax Billiards for all you locals out there in Florida. 2 $75 Outsville gift cards, so you guys can go buy whatever Chris has for sale out there. And then a Rodney Moore signed painting by Kevin B, who does some outstanding things. So, meanwhile, oh, never mind. So the payment information is down there at the bottom of the screen as far as what you get for the amount that you go and donate. He's got let's see here, all the normal payment options are available. So, and 100% of this is going to the 4 guys that are competing here today. So Dom's not taking any of the money. We're not taking any of the money. It's all going to them and to help them out. We're just doing this for you guys, really, and for them. So, and shout out to all the sponsors who help donate everything to put all this together, because they appreciate that as well.
So
in control again then. Denis and Alex. Kazabubu. Is that his real nickname, or is it just somebody that the players call him?
Whatever it is, it's stuck. That's for sure.
Yeah. So we've got the panda, we've got Kazabubu. I don't think Denis has got one. I know Carl Boyce calls him Grabo.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I've heard a lot too.
And
He's
Oliver.
not. He's not liking something here.
Yeah, he's worried about drawing it straight up, I think. Well, he's now coming across. It's a beautiful looking table. I do like that dark wood effect on the diamond.
Good
Yeah, I
shot.
think that's what he didn't like though, going a bit, couldn't really get away from the rail. Could be a little
What are
bit
you
awkward this.
What are you doing here? You're planning run into it?
I think he's looking at running past it, isn't he?
No, I think you have to play into this ball.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, good
Joey.
shot.
Yeah, if you didn't, you would have been faced with a long cut shot, I think.
He played it very nicely, yeah. We got a good match actually, and we got a good mixture of commentators in this booth at the moment.
Oh, you got two
Melina
guys who
Mu-
don't know what they're doing, and the professional commentator.
Joey Ryan. No, I was actually going to say, as we see Denis and Alex taking the lead 8-7, so they are over halfway. And we've got Joey Ryan, who is always the voice of reason. We've got Melina Mike, who is the voice of everything to do with pool, really. He's our inside man, the man on the inside, always first with all the gossip and the big breaking news. And you just got me, who just comes in here and says it exactly as I see it.
What is Dom doing over there in the corner? Getting in Dennis's head?
No. He just wants to get on the stream. He wanted to make sure he got a few minutes on the camera.
I tell you something, I thought I loved a microphone till I saw Dominic Dunn. Couple of balls there, but no shot. He's got to kick this, isn't he? Or is he going to play the push? Looks like he's pushing to a jump, maybe.
That's what it looks like, Mark. I don't know, though. It's not really... Can't really jump this ball.
No, it's too near the rail, isn't it, the two?
Yeah, plus you got to be airborne almost the entire width of the table. So you'd have to land perfectly on the ball. So they're looking at a kick option here. It's a good little kick and stick. Keep the cue ball over by where the 2 is and try to get the 2 ball to come off that bottom rail and then up behind the 3 ball.
He just doesn't want to slip off the edge of this two. Oh, he's coming 2 rails.
Oh, he went the other way. Yeah.
Oh,
What a shot.
no,
Didn't get away though.
this is a definite jump shot.
What do you guys think about the pace of play here? I mean, when I kind of envisioned a race to 15, I was thinking a couple hours. I don't feel like they're playing very slow. I feel like they're playing at a decent clip, a decent pace, but we're about halfway through here, and they've been playing for about an hour and a half.
Yeah, I was talking to my friend earlier about this because obviously I'm staying in his house and I was mindful of waking him up, and he said, "Oh, don't worry, I sleep with my headphones on." So I said, "Oh, okay then." So he said it should only take about a couple of hours, I guess.
Where's the cue ball? I want to say where's the cue ball on my best Mark White voice.
Oh dear, it's
Oh,
in
it
the
went in the
tray.
hole.
It's in the tray, yeah.
Oh, we got another swing.
And talking of swing, it's swinging both ways, isn't it? This particular.
Easy, buddy. Easy. Okay.
What do you mean? Did I say something wrong?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, sorry guys if I did.
What in the world is that?
What, that noise?
Yeah.
I live quite close to the freeway. You see, I didn't say motorway, I said freeway. I'm learning the lingo. And there's a freeway that runs literally just past this block of apartments where I am in Tampa. And that was a motorbike going past.
In Florida, it's a highway, Mark.
Was it highway?
Yeah, it's not a freeway till you get out west.
Oh, God, I'm dogging it even on the motorways. I'm just gonna say what Jeremy Jones advises to say. Just be yourself, Mark. It's a great impression of me in type in the chat from the Salotto boys.
Where's the cue ball? I can't even do it.
I must admit something. I didn't invent that saying. It's a great commentator in the UK on snooker, John Virgo, and it's his catchphrase that he always uses. Where's the cue ball going? And I just stole it. Apologies for my plagiarism, Joey.
No, I mean, that's part of this business of pool commentating, right? We find the best ones out there and we take bits and pieces from them and put it all together and make it our own style. So I like that.
Yeah.
This one got a little weird here. He can still pocket the 6, but what he's wondering is if he'll hit enough of the 9 to keep the cue ball at least to the center of the table and not over toward the 8 ball. So it looks like he might actually draw into this, which is an interesting way to play this. I want to see how this turns out.
Yeah, stun off the side
Yeah,
of it.
look
Very
at that.
clever. Good shot.
Very clever.
I would call that a very European shot, Joey.
Yeah, I would have rolled it and ended up hooked.
You say it with like such bitterness too, because like you just remember.
He's obviously been there before. You could hear in his voice,
yeah.
couldn't you?
For sure.
Won't even mention the 2 ball, Joey.
Melina, we get somebody on YouTube asking where you're from.
Me?
Yeah.
South Texas. South Texas, born and raised. But these days, who knows? I've been all over the place. I don't even know what home looks like anymore. My first time home in weeks, and I'm over here sitting with you 2 donkeys. So.
Yeah, so we got the south part of the United States covered. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona right now. Melina's in South Texas, Corpus Christi area, I think. Hope nobody's looking for you, Mike. And Mark White's coming to you from Tampa, Florida, and this location is Dunsky's Dungeon, which is in Orlando, Florida. So we're kind of all over the country tonight, and it's amazing what we can do with technology these days. We're kind of seeing that from these CSI events and the stuff we've been covering and just streaming matches. We're kind of learning about it and amazing ourselves and able to bring you guys some stuff. So it's kind of cool. And we're happy to be a part of this one, guys. This is an exhibition match. It's a fundraiser. Try to raise a little bit of money for these guys. Bringing you a really good Scotch doubles match. And 100% of all donations will go to the players, kind of help their travel funds a little bit. So if you have it in your heart, if you can, give a donation. The information is scrolling along the bottom. There's PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. If you need to do Zelle or something like that, you can message Dominic Dunn. He's the one that set all this up from Dunsky's Dungeon. If you're not a part of that group, you should request to be a part of that group. If you're not following Windows Open on Facebook, you need to do that. That's Melina Mike's page. The Booth Brothers page, if you're not following that, please do. Same with Pool Player Podcast on Facebook and on YouTube. Love to get all you guys following those pages, because right now we're sharing to all these different platforms, but soon we might start just sharing to one or the other. And if you're following, you'll get notified when we go live.
I know I'm not very good at geography, but I am clever enough to know, and I'm going to use a line here that I never thought I would say to you two guys. I'm actually closer to this game tonight than either one of you two.
Well,
Yes.
you're right.
I think that's
you may
like
not
the
be good at
most
geography.
that's like the most obvious statement I've ever heard. You're in Florida and they're in Florida.
Captain Obvious over here. I tell you, it just went downhill after the Z from he. You know,
I
it's
told
just
you it was all downhill. It's going down. You wait till the end. I'm glad it's only a race to 15.
we're only at the halfway point, and we're already coming out with these bombs. He can see it, right, boys?
Yeah. I'm closer than you two, so yeah, I can see it. Can see
Now that one was good.
it.
Nice shot.
Beautiful shot.
He got himself out of it.
Yeah, it's just poked out a little bit.
I think Ralph first here, lots of left hand maybe. A kick and stick, as Joey would say.
I like that. You're trying to get it by where the 7 ball is down there.
Yeah. As full as you can on this.
Ooh,
He's played the other.
Yeah, it's often used, isn't it, that shot in pool? I'm not a fan of it, but a lot of players use it now.
yeah. Sky's really good at executing those kind of shots.
Yeah. So, what was your highlight, Mike, from the Rack and Grill Diamond Open events last week?
Oh man, there was just so many great players, so many great disciplines. The people there who some I've seen quite a bit lately, some I haven't. But definitely one of them would have to be um, Jeanette Lee. You know, being out there, that was pretty special after everything she's gone through, and Omega Mike for uh, getting her there. I remember whenever he had messaged me about it, um, he said, "Mike, I got some news, but you can't say nothing just yet because we haven't exactly locked it in, but it's looking pretty promising." And he tells me, and we're going back and forth in Messenger. For those of you who don't know, Omega Mike owns Omega Billiards, Acme. He does a ton for the game, for the sport, for the players, you name it, behind Omega TV and all those matches. But anyway, we're going back and forth in Messenger. And at the very end, and this just shows the kind of guy that Mike is and where his heart's at in the game, he was like, "Mike, I've put a lot of money on pool matches and bet a lot of money. I've had a lot of successful businesses. I've had a lot of like really high points in my life in this sport." He said, "But you know what? This is probably number one for me." The fact that he was able to go and get her there. Wow, what a shot by Mario.
What a great shot.
What a fantastic jump shot. But yeah, that's the kind of person Omega Mike is, and he was doing it for the fans and for her, and she was out there just competing and doing what she's done her whole life, man, which is leave her heart out to the game.
Yeah, it was
As
lovely to see.
looks like he overcut that ball. Like he seems to be overcutting balls quite a bit, but he's getting away with it.
Ended up
8-8.
perfect.
Yeah.
I want to thank Ro Reyes for your donation. Appreciate that, Ro.
That was a James hand shoe. Wow.
I didn't see what he was using, but I know when he was out in Vegas, he came by the booth and grabbed one, and he fell in love with it. We took a few videos of it, and yeah, he was surgical with it. Came with it on that one. That was a really big shot at a pretty pivotal point in the match. You're trying to go and steal your opponent's serve there, tied at 8-8. So fantastic clutch shot by Mario.
Do you know? I absolutely agree with that. Do you know what my highlight of Las Vegas was?
I'd love to hear it, buddy.
Shaking hands with James Handshoe. I've never known hands like that before in my life. I mean, I've worked on construction sites a lot of years in my time, and his hands are a real hard work. They were like sandpaper. Do you call it sandpaper?
Yeah, yeah.
His hands were like sandpaper, and what a great guy. And that night
He's
we
got a
had
heart
dinner
of gold,
together.
man.
Yeah,
But yeah, he works his ass off and is in that shop quite a bit and juggles a lot of things. He's a new new
oh,
a new father as well. Brutal.
Scratch in the side.
Dennis and Alex were out of their seats like a couple of horses out of the stalls there.
Yeah, just the way this match is going, it's screaming. It's hill, right? Seems like one side gets a little momentum, and then all of a sudden it's tied back up again. I would not be shocked if we ended up hill here tonight. Guys, you guys are doing awesome with the donations. The information's at the bottom if you'd like to donate. We're trying to get these, raise a little bit of money for these guys for this exhibition and to kind of get them to their next events. I think from here they'll head to Ohio to probably play in the CSI Predator event, and then probably from there to where, Mike? The International?
Virginia, I guess.
I think a lot of these guys are playing the 14-1 event beforehand.
Where's that going to be?
Virginia as well.
Are they both in Norfolk?
No, I don't think so.
Let me check. I'll do a little research.
He's a little treetop tier.
The peak of Mount Everest, as Tony Robles would say.
Oh,
it's a cue ball.
Oh.
Wow.
And I'll tell you what, that hasn't turned out too bad, has it?
No, it really hasn't. I smell like a rose there.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Salado for the donation. Thank you guys. Really appreciate that. Yeah, Mike, it's at Q Masters, October 19th through the 23rd. It's the American 14.1 Straight Pool Championship. And that's Virginia Beach, Virginia.
So it's not at the same place as the International, Joey?
The International is going to be in Norfolk at a hotel.
Oh, okay.
think maybe the Holiday Inn, maybe. So similar. I mean, right in the same area, that Hampton Roads area, Virginia. You know, it's funny, Mark, because every year when the U.S. Open used to be down in that area, it was like, you know, you kind of forget about it sometimes as a player, and all of a sudden, all these like champions would start coming through the D.C. area where I live, because it's like 3 or 4 hours away, and you know, you'd be playing in your weekly tournament, all the people that you're kind of normally playing with, and then all of a sudden you'll have like, you know, Leonardo Andam come through, or Ramil Gallegos, good Filipino players from back in the day, Bustamante, you know, all these guys
Wow.
on their way down to play in the U.S. Open, and it was a lot of fun. I played what was his name? I can't believe I can't think of this right now. Shoot. I don't know. I'll think of it.
Oh, it's a dry break, I think. Is
Oh,
it?
got the 3
Nope,
ball.
nope.
Last ball rolling.
They got some balls locked up though.
Yeah, locked up, and we locked at 9-9, Mike, as well. You said it was going to be close, and it is. Hi to Del Sim. The stream feels a bit high quality for the dungeon, huh?
Spruced it up a little.
Send my man Dell a link.
Yeah, I think I might actually be commentating with Del Sim on that event that you were just talking about, the 14-1. So that will be good. Another bucket list moment.
So I remember the guy's name. He's since passed away, but it was Leonardo Andam. Came through and played him in a weekly tournament, raced to 7, and I was losing 6-1, and the guy's just playing perfect, moving the cue ball beautifully, and I just got hot, and I strung some racks together, and, you know, got out, broken round, got hill, and I'm like, I'm gonna beat this guy, and sure enough, I dogged it.
Sounds about right.
Is there ever a happy ending to one of your stories, Joey?
Not many.
I'll let you know.
Oh, it's a bit wide.
He missed it.
Oh.
That's a big miss. Dennis is pissed.
I got 100. Says he's looking. Look at there he is. There he is. He's like, oh, yep. Critiquing this, critiquing that.
So, Mark, what are you know how certain cultures, you know, they tend to be, you know, like my wife is Brazilian. She wears her heart on her sleeve. What is it like in Estonia? You know, because just seeing Dennis around the table, he kind of seems a little kind of cranky sometimes. Is that kind of commonplace in Estonia?
Do you know, it's very, very unusual, and I think it comes from Denis spending a lot of time out of the country. They're a very insular kind of people, you know. They don't wear their hearts on their sleeves. They're well known for having, well, this was certainly the case a few years back, where they had a very high heart attack, particularly in men of a young age, and they reckon it was because they never let any of their anger out. They always bottled it all up and never expressed themselves. And Denis is kind of, you know, the exception to that rule. Really, he is quite an emotional player, as Mark Maggie will tell you. Certainly not Italian.
Is that the 2 ball up there on the upper left?
Yeah,
wow.
It's the 2-5 wired to the corner. However, he got hooked here behind the 6, so they're looking at a 1-rail kick option.
I don't know if I like going that way.
No, you'd think he'd come down off this rail, but maybe he doesn't want to be in a position where he's jacked up. And here we see, you know, Oliver might be deferring to Mario here. I mean, Mario's definitely been around the block a little. He's a little older, more experienced. And so I was kind of curious to see how that would play out. You know, I kind of look at Kazakis and Grabe, both very, I think, pretty similar in accomplishments, or, you know, pretty close. And here we know Oliver's kind of like the new kid on the block. And obviously he can play. But wonder if he'll kind of defer to what Mario wants to do.
I kind of like trying to come 2 rails, but I know being jacked up over the 6 ball isn't too ideal there. It just seems like you got to hit that ball perfect the way they're going.
How do you feel about a player telling, or requesting, should I say, a player to play a particular way when you don't actually feel that you can make that shot, or you know, you're not comfortable with playing the shot?
Yeah, I don't ever do that. I mean, part of being a good Scotch partner is, I think, you know, understanding that you're different, right? No two players the same, and you got to maximize the strengths of both players. We have quite a few Scotch tournaments out here in Arizona, and big payout Scotch tournaments, and they're a lot of fun to play in. And so, you know, my strategy going in is kind of assessing my teammate and thinking, well, look, he didn't even really focus on that shot. He just kind of went down and hit it. But yeah, kind of thinking about my teammate and thinking what their strengths are and how I can help them, but at the same time not in any way make them think that I want them to shoot what I want them to shoot.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing. I mean, my favourite tournament always was a Sunday Hustlers Bangkok Scotch doubles. It was just great, and sometimes they did a thing where you just drew lots to see who you got. You know, you couldn't choose your partner, and that was always very interesting. That threw up some interesting pairings.
I had to hit this one.
Oh,
Hey, got no man's land.
is the Karen on billiard?
I don't think so.
No, it's gone a little bit too far.
No, Dennis ain't having none of it. He wants to make sure.
Yeah.
Where's John Lehman?
Yeah, Dennis just called John Lehman to get him over there to look at it.
Oh, he's played that
Nice shot
nicely.
there.
Clever.
Oh, has he made it? Yeah.
Guys, I'm just going to step out for a few minutes.
We got you, Mark. Looks like Alex has one of those 3-inch extensions on his cue.
Yeah, I think they both do actually. They're both Predator players. Both playing with Revos.
Have you ever played with one of those 3-inch extensions, Mike?
Negative. That might explain why I play so bad.
There's only so much that can help, Mike.
Yeah, you know. He's going airborne again.
Yeah, when they jack their cue up like that, you can really see how long the cues are.
It's becoming a lot more the norm now with a ton of players.
Looks like he's going to try to pocket this ball.
You think so?
Dom said that Alex said he's going to jump combo. I like the shot. Dennis says, don't be stupid. You can't make it. Do my shot or we lose. I don't know if that's true, but if it is, it's hilarious.
I believe it, actually. I can literally hear their accent from what he typed out.
We got to get Dom to ring the shot clock. Get it beeping there.
Extension, please.
They're pointing all over the table. Who knows what they're going to do?
This is the beauty of the game, though, right? Like everyone's perspective of the table and execution and skill level is just completely different. You know, it's part of what makes the game so beautiful.
Don't get all sentimental on me, Mike.
It's a late night. I guess he's going with Dennis's approach.
Oh.
And that's the air ball.
Oh.
What in the world?
Oh.
Well, for those of you that thought this wasn't serious,
Wow.
What in the world?
Wow.
Okay, I guess he conceded that game with 5 balls on the table.
Well, whatever it was, it just got real awkward, boys.
Oh boy.
He was pissed. I think it was just like too much, like just overthinking it. Too many chefs in the kitchen.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
agree.
do you remember in Las Vegas, and it was Omar Al Shaheen was playing. I forget who he was playing. It was on the match table, and there was the rule that you can't give the 10. Every ball must be potted. And Omar, in a similar situation, I mean, he's one of the calmest guys you'll ever meet, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, and he spent a long while trying to get out of a hook, and he didn't get out of it. And I think it was on the 7 ball, and he did the similar sort of thing, threw the ball, and I remember him getting a telling off for it because you weren't supposed to do it. And he said, "Good job, Alex didn't do that in Ohio. I hope he doesn't do it in Ohio."
I never seen Alex like that before, and a lot more tougher situations than this. That's for sure. And this is gonna be a real awkward sleepover after this is done with, buddy. This is what we need you to do, Dom. All right, go live on your phone. We'll have Joey plug you in and just give some sideline interviews right now.
In match, during the match. Or
Right
just
now.
leave the phone right in between Dennis and Alex. Okay?
Yeah.
Just find a little table and set it right between Dennis and Alex. I'd love to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's funny, isn't it? Because they actually did that at the World Cup of Pool this year. They had microphones by the players, so you could hear them chatting between racks. I think players should be mic'd up in Scotch doubles events. I think that would be great. What's
Go
Mike
give him
laughing
go
at?
give him your 2 cents, Alex. Come on now. Go let him know what you think about the shot.
He's saying nothing.
That's a big shot. I mean, 10-9. Oh, I like that. Good shot.
Very well executed.
Ooh, I think that there's a nice safety on here, though. I don't think he's going to like his next shot.
What are you doing here? You coming
I'm
around?
thinning it, yeah. Thin it into the 7. Hopefully the 3 would be better if he can get it to the 3, but I'm not sure he can.
Yeah. Dom's good gesture here may have just ruined friendships and ruined a road trip for the rest.
They could be looking to rent another vehicle after this match.
Yeah. There may be one less in that ride.
Oh, there's a cue.
Oh.
It's all
I
gone.
thought he would.
bro.
I thought he would thin that ball with a ton of left-hand spin and try to work the
Me
cue
too.
ball around 2 rails and come back between the 2 and the 5. But he just tried to thin it and slide down behind the 4-8, and that's a tough ball to judge the angle.
The wheels are falling off. And this could be 12-10 now. Sorry, 11-9, guys, now. I'm getting tired. You see, some things never change. Although I'm nearest to the action, it's still later for me than it is for any of you two. Do you remember those days, Mike, when I was getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to do the Booth
man.
Brothers?
Yeah, man. You had dedication there.
That's back when you were dedicated, Mark. Now you start working for CSI. We don't even hear from you anymore.
We got Dennis and Alex breaking up, and we got Joey and Mark White going on tilt too, boys. Boy, good job, Dom. Good job, buddy. Your event's just breaking friendships all over the world, pal.
Looks like
Dennis
he's gonna
with his
make.
arms crossed.
It's an interesting shot. Yeah, he made the 1, and he was able to work the cue ball off the side of the 3 to give him more real estate here. This is a tricky out, even now that he's moved that 3 because of the 4. I don't think it passes the 8. So we'll have to see what they do when they get to that point. Obviously, they can come down by where the template rack is and play the 4 in the side pocket, but let's see what happens here. Good shot by Oliver, and now he does have an angle to come down here by this template rack and shoot the 4 in the side, if he elects to do that.
If anyone's interested in becoming a Booth brother, can you please contact Joey Ryan?
Yeah, we may have some
Vacancies.
availability. Yeah.
Oh, I guess it does pass the 8. Yeah, the pay sucks, but the hours are long.
Yeah.
For sure.
Who was it that said that? That was a great line, wasn't it?
Looks like Dominic is giving a shout out to Doug for the donation. Thank you, Doug.
Yeah, time's running out here. The payment information is at the bottom. They got a ton of gifts that they're giving away for this raffle. And 1 ticket for 5, 5 for 20, 15 for 40, 40 for 100. Multiple payment options down there at the bottom. And just a ton of awesome things that the sponsors have donated. And 100% of it's going to these 4 players out there. And one of them may need a ride home after this. They may be taking a flight back home after Dennis and Alex are going at each other. But on the other end, we're about to have a 2-game lead here, guys, and the first time in a long time.
It's a good job their bond is very, very close, because some people might fall out with each other during this.
For sure, yeah.
Look, they're high-fiving, they're into it, and I'm going to bring in Dominic here. Hey, Dominic, what's happening out? It looks like it's getting a little tense in there.
Buddy, if I knew it was going to be like this, I would have never done this. This is not going to end well. This is not going good.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, man. Dennis and Alex. Oh, man. It's hilarious. Oh, it's 2 alpha males trying to shoot. It's the best thing in life. This is great. They won't even look at each other.
Jeez.
Dennis is going to run out of opponents. Partners soon, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, man. The last rack, Alex wanted to jump masse the ball, and he looks at Dennis. He goes, I like this shot. It's a good shot. I can make this shot. I like this shot. Your shot's stupid. Dennis goes, you're going to be stupid. You're missing the shot. Why don't you kick it? You're supposed to kick this ball. This is why you lose all the time. And then, so then he convinces him to kick the ball. Well, then Jen, they start laughing, and Jen sitting next to me, she goes, I think I kind of like the masse jump too, because it's like dead silent. He runs and grabs the jump cue. And then Dennis smacks him in the back and says, stop being stupid, kick the ball. You're going to lose us. Why don't make this lose? And whatever, he kicks it, misses it, and just swipes the ball, and they haven't looked at each other since.
Oh, my gosh.
I have that whole rack on record. I'm going to post it after this.
Hey, Dominic.
This is great.
Can you hear me, Dominic?
I can hear you perfectly.
I've thought of that question that I wanted to ask you about 2 hours ago.
Oh, man.
What's your top 5 one pocket players?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Mr. Mark, I'm under very strict guidelines to not be able to give those out.
Tread lightly, buddy. You're about to ruin friendships all over the place here.
What you have to remember, Mark, is that I'm employed by Molina Mike, and I'm accountable to him. I will tell you this. Number one is Denis. I think Denis is over Alex. I could be crazy, but that's all I could say. And me and Mike have a little wager on that.
Well, we're supposed to be getting it done pretty soon. I'm waiting on Joey Ryan to go and confirm.
Hey guys, they're talking about the One Pocket Power rankings, and we're going to have that on Pool Player Podcast. And let me tell you a really awesome surprise. We have confirmed that Jeremy Jones will join us on that episode where we go through the new power rankings. Look at this shot.
I also got some more breaking news. That means Dom, you're out. We appreciate it, buddy.
Dude, I thought I was in though. Don't do this in front of everybody. Not in front of everybody.
Listen, I just caught word about Double J, and unfortunately,
So what? He calls a few shots here and there. That's good. Whatever. I'm calling this shot good. Watch this. He's gonna play this with top, and he's gonna run into the 2-ball, and he's gonna get dead straight, perfect for this next. He's gonna be on the rail. Watch. I know what's gonna happen. I could commentate way better than him. Play top. Boom. One rail. Little bump. Wow.
He's right. Look at it. He called it.
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe we got to reconsider.
You think I'm on a 10
second delay? He's got a delay. Okay, relax. He's got a delay, Joey. Okay. They're already on the 6 ball.
I'm glad you told me that, Mike. I'm glad you told me that. I was about to message Jeremy Jones and tell him he's not needed anymore.
Listen,
dude, stop it. You act like he's going to jack up now. Stop it.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Oh, okay. We need to log off. Uh-oh.
So they can hear you?
Don't call us, Dominic. Don't call
I'm going to
us.
leave the table so I can stop seeing what's going to happen.
Let's see if you can spear this one.
Oh, the only thing getting speared is their friendship.
Whoa.
Guys, this is supposed to be a good idea. They're not going to talk to each other.
Yeah, Dom's.
Oh my God.
Dom sent me this pic right here. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Oh yes, you can see it.
Wow.
Not too happy.
Well, let's go full screen for that one.
Jen just messaged me and said, "You know, the door outside is soundproof, right?" Oops.
Oh, so they heard everything you just said right now. Oh my!
They may have heard that I just dogged them.
Dominic should be thrown out tonight.
You're a genius.
Guys, Mike, you said this is going to be a good idea. Help the players, get them together. Help raise funds. Dominic, you can do it. I know you can do it. This is going to be great. And then here I am. I'm on the verge of getting beat up at my own house. There's going to be a fist fight here. Oh, man.
Meanwhile,
did you guys see the dinner we got? Did you see the dinner we had, guys?
Don't bring that up.
Where did you
where did you bring that up?
Oh,
my man got me the worst steak ever in Aiken, and then he shows me a picture where Kazakis has got like a pterodactyl sitting on his plate, okay? And he takes me out to this hole in the wall that was about to get shut down. It seemed like out there in Aiken. It was so brutal. I put
guys,
I wanted to bring, right before we went on.
You guys have to remember, I only see Mike about once a year, so he made an exception, spent his own dollars, flew out to Aiken for me. After he committed and then he tried to pull out. He comes out. Said, Mike, I appreciate what you're doing. I know you don't want to be here. I appreciate you being here. Cool, I'm going to take you out to dinner. No, I'm busy. I got to do the Booth Brothers podcast. I got to stream some matches. I got to work on some PKT stuff. I said, you know what, Mike, whatever. I'm done with you. I'm going to go eat myself. I go out to eat with Jen. We find this local restaurant. Then he calls and says he wants to come. So now we're already at this restaurant. I was going to pay. So I went somewhere cheap. I can't afford to go to these big places, but I was going to make the exception for him. Well, now all of a sudden he wants to come and I've already changed the locations. And then he comes there and he complains the whole time. So now these guys come. I say, I'm going to take you guys to a nice restaurant. No. We go to a nice restaurant. He blocks me on Facebook now because I took them to a nice restaurant. Not
instantly blocked him.
He instantly blocked me. I was participating in one of his raffles. I needed to know if I was going to win or not, and he blocks me.
Look, meanwhile over here, we got a 3-game lead here, boys.
Full game on here.
Well,
and this is how Dom does it when they eat. Check it out. This is from tonight, right, Dom?
Dude, what are you doing? Look at the side. Look at the size of that tomahawk. It's bigger than Kazakis' head. And I'm telling you, if I would have taken a photo of the amount of dust on my New York strip that I got there in Aiken, I mean, dude, look at how happy those faces are right there.
They're happy.
I mean, this is except Dennis. Dennis is on tilt about something, but that ain't nothing new. You
Where's
know?
Mario's food?
Dennis was
Everybody's
mad
got
because-
food. Yeah.
Listen, Dennis was mad because Alex wanted to share his tomahawk with Mario, and Dennis was like, "What about me?" And he says, "Well, you're sitting all the way over there, so we're gonna eat together." Dude, Dennis has been getting shafted the entire night.
Oh,
Well,
You
keep
just
in
wait
mind,
till the
guys,
call after we get off this
a little
stream,
side
buddy.
bet going. This is going to be, this is an exhibition. They're not putting big money in the middle, nothing like that. They're all friends traveling together. We're trying to raise funds for them to travel. But they have a little breakfast bet. And Alex told Mario that he was going to whoop their butts
And look-
bad.
And let me tell you, Mario is really nitty. So when they bet breakfast, you might as well be betting like 1,000.
Right.
You know,
They do not
because-
gamble. Yes.
Yeah.
They bet
I
breakfast.
mean, they
and
are
here's the deal.
brutal.
Alex gave them 2-game spots. And Dennis looked at him and goes, "What are you doing?" He says, "Don't worry. We killed them. Don't worry." I said, "It's alternate break." He says, "Oh, don't worry. It doesn't matter. They can't break."
And
Well,
Mario
here
was
they
still
are on
trying
the
to
hill.
get like 4 games. I already know Mario. He was still trying to get
You have
another
no
2 more
idea.
games.
It's ridiculous. Exactly. If you guys don't know these players, and I'm getting to know them a little bit, it is Grabe is the one who has gamble in the group.
For sure.
Oliver's super humble. I talked to him at dinner. I said, "Oliver, how's it feel?" He goes, "To win that's a lot of money you win." He goes, "It's another tournament. I'm happy. It's okay. Nothing special." I said, "What? Are you crazy?" He says, "No, it's no big deal." I said, "Alex, you just won the 9-ball championship." He says, "I don't care. I don't post those pictures. I like to stay under the radar." I said, "That's a great accomplishment. That's a beautiful photo." He showed me. He says, "Why don't you post that?" "No, I don't want to do that." Are you crazy? These guys are so humble. It's incredible.
that's cool.
It's so cool. Meanwhile, I'm looking at Dennis's face right now. We might be cutting this stream short. Oh man!
Uh-oh.
Now I see the face because he doesn't like the angle he left him.
He'll be all right here.
Oh,
But he better, I think, for the sake of that friendship, he better be all right here. I think.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
ball
Dom,
better go in the hole.
Dom, are you looking through the door there? Is that where you are?
I am. Oh my God. Oh man.
Dude, you know
I gotta
it's a
go
delay,
away from the
right?
door. I gotta go away. It's incredible on how serious they take this.
Oh,
Before the match, I said, "Hey man, there's gonna be audio on. Have a good time. Play serious. Don't funny business. Don't swipe. Don't concede balls. We're gonna play it out. People are gonna side bet this. Let's give them a show." He said, "Oh no, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna play, but we're gonna have fun." Well, that lasted the first when it was 3-3. After that, the fun went out the window.
Then they get pissed off and give up 5 balls. When Alex missed that ball.
Did you see? I couldn't believe
break
that
the
Alex
balls.
was so pissed.
Yeah, that was nuts.
And Dennis throws his hands up. I don't know if you've seen Dennis raise his hands like, "How do you miss that ball?" He looks at him. He goes, "How do you miss that ball?" That just really pissed him off even more.
Oh man.
It's like what Mike does. He just pushes the button a little bit further. Like, come on, the line's
oh
there.
my
Why do you have to
God,
go
here we
faster?
go. Here we go.
Well, they're gonna get one back here, pulled to within 12 to 10. So definitely not out of it.
Are we going to get some interviews after this, guys?
Ooh.
That might be- I mean,
Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. I can tell you this much. I don't know if people know this, but we have a 12-foot snooker table where they're sitting, Grabe and the players are sitting next to a 12-foot snooker table with brand new directional felt flew in from England. It's never been played on yet with the new felt. I have to vacuum it and move stuff out of the way, and they're going to play a couple racks of snooker for everybody. It's late, so we're not going to keep the booth buzz on too long, but we're going to at least show you guys a rack of snooker, and we'll do interviews while we do that. Before we
Can I just put you right on something there, Dominic?
I messed up again. Shocker.
It's a frame of snooker.
A frame, not a rack.
A frame of snooker. I just
You
can't
can
do
say
anything
what you
right.
want.
And it's cloth, not felt.
Oh my God, I can't deal with these people. Anyway,
You know the
Whatever.
British, Dominic. They're a little, uppity.
For sure. For sure.
Well, what do we got here going on, guys? Okay. They're back at not being happy with each other again. Dennis goes to sit down and jumps back up. He's all frustrated. And just so you guys know, we found some cue balls, some blank cue balls. So we're going to have them sign some cue balls for the donators as well and give those away. We got some signed pictures. We've got an Acme case to give away. We have a couple Arcos 2 sets of balls to give away from the World 10 Ball Championship. We got a Rodney Morris signed picture. And we got some other stuff coming. So all your donations get tickets. I wrote the tickets, do the live drawing after the racks. We're going to do a meet and greet at racks and do 3 exhibition matches, races to 9. And then we'll do the drawing either that night or tomorrow, the following day. Just depends on how late we get out of there.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's going good. It's going great. Your donations are really greatly appreciated, and I know the players are going to be appreciative of it. By the looks of it, they might need it because they might need to get separate hotels.
Well, I tell you what I appreciate, Dom, is that they're fighting it out here. You know, it's not. You can tell they're trying to win. They're trying to put on a good show here.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. That's important to me personally. Whoa. Oh,
no.
How did that stay out?
See, look at that. Oliver's over there patting him on the back. Good job, Panda.
Yeah.
Dennis
Yeah.
would have cued the back of Kazakis' head there. Yeah.
What do you think about me? I want to, well, let's see if it gets 11-12, and maybe it gets 12-12, and I'll go in there and I'll show you guys. Oh, you can't see the players' faces. Well, maybe you could turn my camera on if I go inside, you guys can see the players' faces. I'll ask them how they feel.
Okay.
And then I'll log off, though. I'm going to ask them how they feel and then log off and sit down.
It's a pretty big rack, though, man.
Yeah, Dom, I'll maximize your view, and you go in there and talk to them, and then, you know, while they're racking, nobody cares to see the table anyway, and then I'll bring it back once you're done putting the camera in their face. They'll love it.
Oh, man. I don't know if love is the right word, guys. This is awesome. I'm loving every bit of this. This is a lot more than I thought we were going to get. I thought we were going to get a lot of laughs and some hoot and hollering, just like most exhibitions that are boring and drama-free. And I'll tell you what, they're playing it out, and I love that.
Joey, do you have, by any chance, that picture that I sent you earlier of the car?
I do.
An appropriate moment after this in between rats, could you just put it up? Because I want to show Dom what he's up against when he wants to rent me a car or bring me a car to pick me up.
Will do. Look, Dennis is scratching his head here. He's like, what did you do to me, Alex?
I think he's going to play safe. Let's see. Nope, he went for it. Wow, what a shot. Look at this.
You thought he was going to play safe? You thought he was going to play safe? Where is he playing safe at?
I don't know. Behind the 9-ball, I thought he was going to do it, but he didn't.
So Alex is going to have to put a power stroke into this and come with high inside, and come around 2 rails, maybe 3 to get on the 8. He's got to watch out, fade the 9-ball here, and you know the pocket size is going to help him a little bit here because he can cheat the pocket just so.
What a stroke! Look at this! Wow, beautiful stroke.
You're ahead, Dom.
Oh,
somebody tell Dom.
Dom, you're pulling.
Commentate.
Pull him off, Joey.
You're out, Dom. You're out.
Get him out. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
You know what he's doing? He's pulling a Martin. Remember when Martin was doing that?
Yeah.
Hey. Okay, hold on. I'm going inside. Hold on. Put me on. Am I on?
Hold on.
No, you're okay. Okay.
You're on, buddy.
How do you guys feel? Perfect. You think you're perfect? You guys cool with your friend? You still happy?
Well, good.
Your
I got a
friends?
little longer, but it's okay.
Okay, the people want to interview. The people want to interview. How do you feel?
Look at
Very
this.
good. Very
Breakfast,
good.
breakfast on them. Breakfast on them.
I'm okay.
Oliver's Captain Awkward over there.
Oh, hold on. I didn't know he was going to Jen. Go ahead.
Hi, no, I'm not.
Oh,
Oh,
you dogged it. You dogged
All
it,
right.
Joey. You dogged it, buddy. You're in the doghouse there, my man.
I'm in a bad game.
Oh.
That was funny. You know what we need, Mark?
what?
We need that type of in-match interview
Absolutely.
when it's like the World Championship or something.
Look, that's
You know,
tough-
just
that's
walk
tough
right
to
up
get,
to
though,
him.
dude.
Walk right up to him with a phone and be like, "How's it going? Why'd you miss that 5?" Oh, that'd be amazing.
Gotta have a good insurance policy.
I'm up for it.
This is a big rack, man. It's 12-11.
Yeah, it sure is. Especially with the alternate break format. If they can keep 2 games ahead here, it's going to be really tough to catch them. Oh, man. He almost hit that 5 ball. Kind of missed it a little bit to the right side of that pocket and barely got by the 5, and it rattled a little but still went in. Looks like Mario has a straight drawback here. Looks like he's reaching for an extension. Kind of doesn't look like a shot where he need one. He's not like an exceptionally short guy. He's not vertically challenged like Molina Mike.
Easy. Easy, cowboy.
I love that picture of you and I, Mike, because it makes me feel tall.
That's the first thing I
look at
said
the
to
streams over
Melina, Mike. That's the first thing I said to you, Mike, I think, in Vegas. Oh, you're a lot shorter than I thought you would be.
Listen.
So the key is here, can he pocket the 4 and miss the 6 ball and come 2 rails around, cupping that corner pocket and back out for the orange 5? I think he can. He's looked at it a few times now. I don't think he's going to have enough speed here. He's not happy with it. I fully expect to see a safe here. Cue ball 2 rails down behind the 6-9, 5 ball up towards where he's pointing.
I know Franco ain't talking in the chat. That man's shorter than I am.
He played it different here, but he looks like he's enough to hold him down, but probably not hide him completely.
He was ready to take that then, Dennis, but Alex has said, hang on, let me have a look first.
He can see the ball, though.
Yeah, he can, I think, a little bit, yeah. I think he might have to slightly twist it round the...
Oh, look at this. Alex sprinted over there. We got round 2, boys.
Yeah, Nate Mindham wants to get a picture with me so he feels taller. No way, Nate. I'm dodging you.
Oh, well
Nice
played.
little shot
How
there
well
by
did he
Denis.
play that? Oh, he's a little bit
Ooh.
unfortunate. Great shot, great attempt though.
Guys, we got 295 people watching across all the platforms. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't shared yet, please go ahead and do so.
Ooh.
Coming
I
down
rolled it
to
well.
Yeah, coming down to the nitty gritty here, so people are going to want to see the ending of this match.
I would like to know. I have a question for everyone. Why does Dominic have no flooring on the floor, but he has flooring on the walls?
Oh man.
Excuse me. Great question.
That wasn't in the budget.
I think that might be one of those concrete floors with that type of design. What do they call it? Stained concrete, Mike?
Polished concrete, they call it, don't they? Do they? Looks like glue on the floor in some places.
He's gonna leave it. He's gonna leave that ball.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, that
Look
wasn't
at
good.
Turning
Dennis.
point.
And look at Dennis. Look at Dom turning there. Oh,
What a lot of fun this is, isn't it? Fantastic. 4 good pool players battling it out. Dominic really is a fun guy as well. And us 3 sat here just talking about what we love. How good is life, guys?
That's good. And I was right. It's stained concrete. Thanks, Dominic.
Joey finally got something right.
Weird pattern. It's a weird pattern, though.
I thought it was just a skid mark over there on the right. I don't know what it was.
Well, look, guys. It looks like they're going to go up by 2 again here.
Late. Ooh, wait a minute.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. That
This
was
is
a
a
little short.
this is a hanger.
As you say, Mike, if they go 2 up here, it's going to be tough.
Got it down. It got perfect.
It's gone a little bit. That's okay.
Nate Mindham, I'm very disappointed. I thought for sure that you had already left Vegas when I got back to Vegas. The fact that you didn't come say hi, you're on the list.
Ball down, boys. 13-11.
Getting closer. Remember, guys, we're not sure how this is going to look afterwards, what we're going to do, but they're talking about maybe a frame or 2 of snooker after this on the 12-foot snooker table. So, I don't have anything to do. What about you guys?
Well, I know we got the right man for the job for the snooker.
We need Mark. Mark, you can't bail on us because I don't even know the rules of that game.
No, I think Dominic said that we're gonna show one frame. Tripping up over myself there. One frame. So yeah, I'll stick around for that. Why not? It's my favourite game, or it was.
I'll definitely stay, Dominic. Don't worry.
All right, here we go. 13-11. Race to 15. Alternate break. In theory, this could be their last break. Oh, and he's dry.
Try and not a
Watch
great
out.
look at the one.
Why are you always so negative, Joey? What is going on?
Just realistic.
No, it's not. It's not Mark Gray. Funny you should say that. It's actually Mark White, not Mark Gray. You're getting. Are you colourblind? Yeah, that's a great game on a snooker table. Golf, it really is a good game.
Well, I
All
want to thank
right.
this.
You think he's gonna go for this, Mike?
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm a donkey, so I'm firing at that one. That two ball's looking real good, you know.
Let's just say the
No.
tactics aren't your strong suit, Mike.
Nah,
Yeah,
safety all the way. That's
this
the right
is how
shot.
this is how real pool players play, Mike. I think he's looking at if he kicks this one, can the one go down between the 8-9 here? It's kind of looking at those two balls. They're, yeah, like a little kick and stick.
I wonder if he can hit enough of it. He can't, can he?
I was gonna say kick and stick. Where you?
Yeah, he can.
Enough to hold.
Yeah, like this.
Oh,
He hit it
watch out!
pretty
Watch
hard.
out!
Oh,
Watch
watch
out!
out,
Watch
six
out!
ball.
Watch out.
Bingo!
Oh,
Well, that's...
Dennis is like, just like I planned. Now, what can you do, Alex? Hey, see you, Roger. Thanks for hanging with us. Good luck delivering that mail tomorrow. We appreciate you.
Another reason that the viewers may be a little bit down, of course, is because all of these players from Europe, and it's not a really good time in Europe for it. So
Yeah, get this in the European groups, Mark. Come on.
I've shared it to about 20 different groups all over the world.
Sung Lee, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. Remember, guys, anything donated goes to the players. Trying to raise a little money for their travel expenses. We do appreciate it. And the information's down at the bottom. A lot of good giveaways. A couple sets of the Predator Arcos balls. The ones used at the Predator World 10 Ball Championship. Autographed painting of Rodney Morris. What else, Mike? I think there's a Predator BK Air or Air Rush. I don't know. Jump Q. Bunch of other autograph stuff. There's plenty of things that they're going to be raffling off here. Oh. All right.
We've actually got a young lady called, I'm guessing you say it, Regi Szolnoki, and I'm guessing it's his sister. Oliver's sister's watching.
Oh,
So
really?
Hi to you, Regi or Reggie. Nice to have you with us.
Yeah, I tell you why, user on YouTube. This game is in Florida, Orlando, Florida. These players are kind of making their way around the United States from event to event, and this is a little exhibition match fundraiser. I don't think he got him here. I think the one ball, you see Alex Kazakis taking a close look at it. If he does have to execute a jump shot, he won't have to jump the whole ball here. But not a lot of prospects for the one ball. Probably just...
Yeah.
I like crossing this ball and playing like a two-way shot, taking the cue ball down table by the two. But
I think he's looking at playing it just up behind the 7. Or was that the 3?
Grabe was pointing to the 3 and looking at some stuff up there. Yeah, I think I cross this ball every day of the week. Try to come down straight back down the table between the 2 and the 9. That's really hard.
Wow.
We got there though.
He's got it.
Got away with
Can
it.
should we give him some snaps, Mike?
No, no, I'm all right.
Thank you, Lisa Perez, for the donation. Appreciate that, Lisa. Brady Sheehan, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. That's my PayPal up there, and I'll be sending the funds over to Dominic after this. And just remind you guys, if you would, please don't put any comments in there. The rest of these jobbers like Melina Mike and Dominic Dunn don't have PayPal anymore because you guys put all these comments in there.
Oh, oh well. Let's go backstage and talk, Joey.
Hey, Lisa, thank you for that donation. That one's headed to Dominic. I'm sure he's already gotten it. Well, I don't really see any problems here. The balls are all spread out. You know, and it's funny because throughout the night, once somebody takes control of the table, we really haven't seen many, difficult layouts. Mostly been open layouts like this one. I mean, do you guys, is that your take on it as well? It seems like once somebody gets to the table and gets a shot, there's really not a whole lot of work to do other than just play the routine shots. Would you agree with that?
No, I think they have to go and work some.
Well,
Balls being tied up.
I haven't seen many balls tied up. That's what I'm saying, Mike.
Well, you've been on break half the time. So,
I was going to say, what game are you watching, Joey?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm working hard over here, man.
Well, I tell you got to work hard. It's Kazakis got to work hard here.
Yeah, I guess he's just going to shave this one.
Better run.
Oh, this guy Woodwarded it.
Oh. Wow.
It's perfect.
Wow. Now that one deserves the snap, buddy.
Perfect. Hey, Marcus from Finland. How's it going? Thanks for joining.
He says, say to Grabe, tere, which means hello. And in Finland, they say terve, which means hello.
Give a shout out to Mike Sauer. Thank you for your donation.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And in it goes. There you go. There's a fist pump. They're back.
They're back at the races. They're friends again. Dominic, you are safe, mate.
Looks like Alex is going to take a little break here. So, Mark, did you just want to pull up that graphic when Dom was here, or?
No, it doesn't matter. You can pull it up now.
Oh, you know what?
And then I'm going to explain it. Oh, you don't have it? No, right.
I do have it. I got to grab it out of a folder here. Hold on.
Okay, no problem. I just want Dom to know what he's up against if he decides to rent me a car or give me a lift. That was my ride in Michigan at the Kellogg Arena in Battle Creek. That was Ozzie Reynolds' rental car, and it was the only one they had left, and he had to take it. He hated it.
Really?
And it was being a two-door as well was a bit of a nightmare, getting in and out of it, especially, you remember my shoulder problem. Imagine me trying to get out the back of that every day. It was
oh, yeah.
Of course, I let Amy sit in the front.
It's tough getting old.
It certainly is.
Nice break. Got the one on the side.
Could put them on the hill, guys.
Exactly like I explained. There's no balls clustered up. I don't know what you guys are talking about. But looks like he's got a challenging cut shot on the 2-ball. But if he stays true on this ball and hits it with a bit of low left, he can come back off the side row. He's actually looking, should he just come straight across and take a longer shot on a 3? Kind of seeing where he wants to be. It gets a little funny when you try to hit balls right on the rail like that with outside English and pull it back behind where the 8 is. So I think he's thinking maybe if I just go straight across and back out, take a little longer shot on a 3, he'll be all right. I want to give a quick shout out to Michael Bertrand. Thank you for your donation, Michael. We'll get you your tickets.
Yeah, thanks to Nate Mindham as well. He gave me a ride home one night, as he so rightly says in the chat. And I think he had, I'm going to probably dog this and get this wrong as well, I think it was a Mustang. I'm pretty sure it was a Mustang. I'm sure he'll let me know if I was wrong. And then
Tyler Steyer had an Audi A8, I think it was. So I had some good rides while I was out there.
Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, it's big.
Oh, he's not happy with that one. Oh, Dodge Charger. Oh, that was a Challenger that Aussie had. Right. I told you I'd get it wrong, Nate.
Well, these boys are in good shape to tie it up at 13. What happens if we go hill? Are we gonna win by 2? Are we gonna back it and jack it? What's happening? You guys ever heard stories of like gambling matches where, you know, when it would get to hill, people would back it and jack it? I just heard one recently where someone was telling me, it was a good player too, I just can't remember, but something about getting hill in a match like 5 consecutive times and backing it and jacking it. You imagine? It's a good shot there.
Way to hold it.
I kind of like coming around to the table here and getting below this 7. Leaves you some options, but he's not. Which, this is why I didn't like going this route.
Oh, boy.
I think he can see it.
It's a good job he can.
Yeah, he can make it, but that's kind of why I would have went around 2 rails, I think, and got below this 7. You could have played it in the side if you got close to it or up in the corner, but Alex just has to put a good pop on this.
I don't mind running that through, stun run through. I wouldn't be going anywhere near that side pocket.
Big shot here, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they got the next break.
Hit it well.
Great
Wow,
shot.
perfect. Perfect shot.
Yep.
Wow.
It's coming down to the wire here. Get this out to other people, folks. Let them know about it. We're going to 15. And both teams are 2 games away.
13
Mark.
all.
Dominic sent me a picture of the vehicle he was going to lend you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right here. Said it's only got 21,000 miles on it.
That's the one I borrowed the other day, I think.
Oh, boy.
Thanks, Dom.
Look, Alex is paying very close attention to where this rack is.
Well, what a game, guys. We said we wanted a close one, and we're going to
They were
get it.
down by 3. 9-12 they were down.
So, come on, guys. Tell us a little bit while he's just finishing off the rack. Tell us a little bit about your new acquisition, the One Pocket brand.
Yeah, so oh, excuse me. I got excited about it. Yeah, Mike and I had an opportunity. Scott Frost was part of the original team that had the brand 1PKT. And Scott's a pool player. You know, he wanted to get back to focusing on tournaments and playing pool. And an opportunity opened up, and just happened to be really good timing. And Mike and I talked about it and made it work, and we got some big ideas for it. You know, we're both very passionate about the game of One Pocket, and so it's kind of a natural fit. The quality is great. We love the logo. Hope you guys do too. And we got a lot of ideas. You know, it's just how much can we do at once, so we're trying to do a lot. So we'll see. What do you think, Mike? Anything to say about that?
Yeah, one step at a time. You know, I know we both have a lot of ideas, like you said, a lot of creative thoughts and direction that we want to go and take the brand and things we want to do for the sport, and just overall just be a source of all things One Pocket. So, but we're going to be branching out. We're going to be growing, and at the end of it, hopefully it's received well, and so far it has been. So that gives us um, gas in the tank, you know, and yeah, I'm just excited, man. I'm excited to work with good guys. So
And he made an exception for me.
I settled.
That's not a bad idea, actually. In the chat, Fritz the Cat says, He'll let the snooker match decide the winner. Great idea, that is.
That is a good idea. Who would you favor there, Mark? Just looking at their stance, their technique.
100%. Well, I'm guessing that Mario and Alex would be the best snooker players, but I don't know. I've never actually seen them play a single shot on a snooker table, so but I favour those two, Alex and Mario.
This is pretty interesting here because we all saw what happened with the infamous raking of the or raking of the 5 balls here. I'm curious what Kazakis is going to do here. If he's going to stick to his guns, if he's going to take advice. He's looking like he's attacking.
I think he's going for it, yeah. Wants to hit it thin, if anything.
Oh,
he made it, but hasn't got position.
He's not out of the woods yet.
No.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah, just caught it slightly thick, didn't he?
I really have to favor a defensive shot here. Oh, it was kind of like, really? You're going to tell me what to do?
I thought he was laughing at the comment in the chat by Scott Bosca, who says, "One pocket flip-flops, please."
There you go.
Doesn't really
That's
show the
something,
logo off of them, though, when you're wearing them, does it?
Oh, he went with the run and he got it down and he got shape. Wow, what a nice shot.
Like I was saying, I think he should have went offensive there. It was beautiful. Beautiful execution. He's in great shape here. Just kind of roll the 3 in a little bit of high. He can shoot the 4 on the side. Looks like he might actually stun it. A little bit of low and come back towards the center of the table and shoot the 4 in the corner. He's got options. Oh, he rolled it.
Wow, that was generous to say the least.
It was, wasn't it? I thought he'd missed it when I
Me
first
too.
saw it. And I was just about to say I prefer punching them in and going, as you said, Joey, into this bottom right-hand corner for the 4.
I think with the position of the 5, it was just too tempting to try to get on the 4 on the side, because then you can control the cue ball a little better. I think that's probably what they were thinking. If he would have came out with a little too much angle on the 4 and had to go off one rail to get back on the 5, then it gets a little hairy. Because you got the 7 there potentially impeding your path. That's beautiful.
Yeah, played it beautifully.
Action. Well, they found their game at the right time, didn't they?
He's gone a little bit far on that, though. They're having a little bit of a laugh about this. He's just gone slightly too far.
You just gonna try to hold it?
I'm not sure he can.
Yeah, it's... I mean,
He's
I
got to
guess if
avoid
he...
the 9 as well.
I guess if he hit this with like a power draw, he could beat that side pocket and come back out, but that's risky. So he'll probably come down table, maybe almost stun it with some left and kind of 2-rail around this corner down here and back out to the center of the table. It's an option. Alex is looking now to give him his opinion. Denis, just by his body language, looks annoyed.
With life.
Yeah. There's another shot here. If you're really feeling your stroke, you hit it with some kind of a little bit of low inside, and you curl around 3 rails and walk right around the 8 ball. See, he's pointing to the 2-railer. But if you hit it with a little bit more low and some inside, you hit over by this first or second diamond over here, and then you can work the cue ball around the 8. I kind of like that because then you don't have to worry about speed as much, and you have a lot of pockets where the 8 will go, but it doesn't look like they're considering that. Yeah, they're looking at coming off probably 2 rails and get the cue ball out towards the center of the table.
Yeah, I like playing this with stun left, Joey. Two rails, as you say. Yeah, about this, in between the second and third diamonds up on the right.
Yep.
Just like that, beautifully played. What were they worried about?
Yeah, they took an awful long time.
Dominic Dunn, you're a funny man. So this then,
First to the hill, who would have thought it when they were going at each other?
I wonder if Dominic said, Alex just said, shoot the ball. Don't worry about shape. I don't need shape. Denis rolled his eyes. Oh, this is one. I wish I was there. Why can't we have these players mic'd up? Well, that's the next order of business, Mike. We got to work on that.
I'm right on top of that, Rose.
Mark, I think it was before you got to Vegas. Melina and I were out there. We were streaming some matches with my phone, and I was getting ready to leave, and Melina put his phone up to test it out, and it just wasn't very good, the quality. And so I said, look, man, I think you need what I have, the 12 Pro Max. So Melina's like, man, it's going to cost a lot of money. Well, he ran out and ran to T-Mobile and got himself one. And then about a week after we got back from Vegas, I texted him the announcement that the iPhone 13 Pro Max was out. I said, "What kind of a donkey buys a new phone a week before the new one comes out?"
You want to talk about being on tilt? Where's that cue ball? Oh,
He's got a shot.
got away with it.
He's got a shot.
Oh, we could be hill, guys. This is fantastic.
This is tough, though.
Yeah, it's tough 1 to the 2 here. Real tough because the 4 ball is definitely in the way. It's almost
9.
like I
Can
don't
you get
think.
past the 9?
Yeah, he can make the 1. I don't think he can make the 1 and not clip the 4, playing it with top. I really don't think so. These
I
are
think he's got a
sometimes
draw.
deceiving. These are sometimes deceiving. They look like it can beat the 4 ball, but more often than not, the cue ball is going to hit the 4. So if he draws it, yeah, he is going to draw it, but then he's got to risk hitting the 9 too. So he's got to hit this with a real smooth stroke. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
It kind of stunned. The stroke wasn't smooth enough, so it stunned over and hit the 9. All right, he might take this on. He might just bank this 2 ball. It's not a bad shot. There's a high reward here if you bank the 2.
Yeah. Take the risk. You might get lucky if you draw it, if you wobble it in the pocket. Yeah.
That's what he's looking at. He just motioned the path in which he'd want the cue ball to go. Bank the 2. The cue ball kind of comes out 2 rails. And then you're right on the 3. There's a lot of reward on this shot. The pockets are not very tight. So you just bank it nice and pure with a good speed. Makes that pocket really wide. I kind of like taking it on. Of course, he could hit it with a lot more spin and track the cue ball around 1, 2, 3 rails and try to get down here behind the 4. Or it looks like he's going to hit the right side of the cue ball. I'd really like to see him get aggressive.
He's got the great Tony Robles once told me that if you've got a guaranteed safety, if the safety's easier than the pot, then go for the safety. Why play a more difficult shot when you've got an easy shot to play?
Dominic has a whole string of chats in here that he thought he was sending private message to me. Yeah, he elected to play safe. And he left a shot.
That could be in jail.
Mark, for this frame of snooker, you're going to have to help me keep score.
No problem. You really don't know the rules, Joey?
Yeah, it's been a while. He cut that ball right in, didn't he? Oh, if this lines up a perfect look,
Oh dear,
the 3 off the 5 might have lined up.
as well anyway in the left if it's not easy.
What? I'm not
Let's go
talking
in
about
the
the.
left pocket.
Yeah, I'm talking about not the combo, but the 3 ball off the 5, 3 in the bottom left, maybe. Looks like he's looking for the combo though. It's like they're sword fighting.
Good ball.
On guard. He's firing, guys. Watch they don't foul that ball. I always worry when players do that.
All right. Trigonometry's done. Now they have to execute the shot.
Oh, how well has he played that?
Game
Brilliant.
winner.
That might be it.
Denis doesn't like it. A little bit thinner than he would have liked, but it's no problem, I don't think.
Dennis could be straight in the 9-ball. He ain't gonna like it.
He'll play it with some outside, of course, and take the 9 out of the equation. Just looking at maybe running into the 9, Mike.
Oh, he went through that little
He
hole.
played it well. How well
Nice
did he
shot.
play that one as well?
Nice shot.
Just need to be a little bit careful on this. The angle he gets on the. Oh, is that the 6 or the 8? It's the 6, right?
That's the 6 ball. He's going to play it in the side. Yeah, this one's about over, folks.
Wow, from 12-9 down, go on a 6-1 run to go and close it out. But I bet you Dennis is still going to be on tilt about Alex spotting the 2 games.
Oh!
There goes a friendship right there.
Oh. No way.
Wow.
No
Wow.
way. I'm making a note of this.
They can't believe it. Alex can't believe Dennis missed it.
And Oliver and Mario can't believe they got another shot.
So what do you do?
Just judging what I've seen from Oliver so far, I think he's playing safe.
Yeah, it's an easy safety, isn't it?
Yeah, he seems to kind of favor when the, and we saw it with Mario too. He played a safe where he could have got aggressive and tried a bank shot. Eton, we don't believe in the commentator curse here. It's just not a thing.
Don't say we.
Yeah, who's breaking next, Mike?
Mario.
There you go.
Mario?
I still don't think we get there.
I do.
You care for a little wager?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, did I win that cue that you raffled off tonight? I
Negative.
haven't even.
Don't make it awkward. Don't make it awkward.
Hashtag awkward. I'm like the best in the world at winning your minis, but I can't win a final.
Right. I didn't want to say it on air, but thanks for bringing it up.
He's going for this, I think, guys.
Let's take it off.
Banking. Cue ball over by the 7.
He got
it's in
it.
the hole.
It's there.
Oh, I told you.
What a
I
shot.
told
See,
you. Didn't I say
let me
we ain't
tell
gonna
you
get there?
that
I said
that
we
is
are not gonna go and get there.
that's the difference, right?
Pay up.
Oliver and
Pay
Mario
up.
had 2 opportunities where they could have played to bank a ball in and get aggressive, and instead they played safe.
Game.
Wow. What a game that was.
What a
Oh,
match.
boy.
And we're going to bring in Dominic now.
Well, I got
Hey,
a
Dominic.
question for Kazakis.
No, they've got my camera. Here, take the camera.
Hey, Dominic,
guys-
hold on.
you guys-
Let me get you. Let me
Hey,
maximize you here.
Alex.
Hey,
Hey, buddy, that was a David Al-Kaidi like bank, buddy. You killed it,
I
man.
told them I know this bank. I know this bank. I should play it.
That's awesome.
Right? Crazy.
You did
Yeah,
great.
I tried to dog it, but Alex helped me out.
There you go.
Hey,
Dramatic.
did it looked like there were a few times where you guys got a little tense there. Did you guys have any moments in the match where there was a little bit of bickering between you two?
No, I'm only one shot. I just wanted to jump it in the 8-8 or something or 9-9, and he was telling me to kick it, but I didn't want to kick it. I just so. In the end, I decided to play what he chose, and then I was angry because I know I'm not good at this kind of shots. I'm
Alex,
better in jumping, So
Alex, now you know what
I
it's
get angry with myself, a little
Yeah.
bit with him also because he didn't let me. I like to make things difficult for myself. I don't want to win easy. I always make myself difficult, like the no.
Well, you guys showed a lot of heart. You were down, I think, 12-9, and you came back and won there. At the
Well,
end.
I mean, it's the alternate break. You just need to take one of their racks and make your break like a run out. So you always have a chance. Like I always thought we can win this match. Yeah. Now we have 2 tanks free of gas in the car.
Hey,
We're
Hey,
making gas.
who's buying breakfast though? That's what I want to know. Who spotted the 2 games?
Oh, also them.
Hey, I know they're there
Pretty good
preparing. They're preparing the snooker table right now. Have you guys ever played snooker? Like, who's the favorite in this?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a century now. Oh, Denis is the favorite in this. Denis played many times snooker.
Ah.
I played like 20 times, maybe 20, 25 times in my life. So I don't know. I'm not really good at it. My highest break is 50. So,
Oh boy, you're in a bad game, buddy.
but it's a good. Snooker is a good game. Stroke the ball and aiming and stroking. The shoot straight. It helps you. If you don't shoot straight in snooker, you don't make the ball. So it helps you that in pool. But different game. Snooker is most like you don't play with too much English. You have short positions, and you have But in pool, you're playing shots with English. You're banking. You're playing resaves. It's totally different. But for potting, it's a good game, 100%.
Well, I see they're vacuuming the table right now. They're getting ready for the action. That's a
Yeah.
That's a 12-footer, right? It's a 12-foot table.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's official.
It's a snooker table.
Well, we have our buddy Mark White here with us, and Mark White got his start playing snooker. Mark, do you have any questions for Alex?
Well, he's answered one question that I wanted to ask him, what his highest break was. I wanted to ask, what's Denis's highest break, Alex?
Say it again. Say it again.
What is Denis's highest break?
Denis? What is your highest break? 108.
Wow, that's good. I got it wrong. I thought you would be the better snooker player. I didn't realise that Denis had played so much. So it's going to be a good game,
Yeah,
right?
I didn't play this game much. If I played, maybe I make also, I don't know, maybe more. But I think I played it. Yeah, my highest break is like 50. I made like a lot of like 90s and 80s and 70s, but I don't play this game also that much. I played, I don't know, 10 times a year maybe.
It's
Who
going to be
paid for
hard.
dinner? Who paid for dinner after Oliver won the first place this weekend? That's what I want to know.
Oliver paid. He made the most money out of all of us. Okay. See you guys.
Okay.
What about? Hold on.
Hey.
What happened?
If I lost.
Yeah, hey, hey, Mario, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there were a few times towards the end of that match where it seemed like you guys could have maybe gotten aggressive and taken on a bank shot, but instead played safety. What are your thoughts about that? Do you wish you were a little more aggressive there towards the end of that match?
Doubles and singles is always different. In a single match, I would have gone for the bank, like in the end. But I was not sure if it's the right shot, right? But sometimes you have to go for the feeling. But in doubles, you shouldn't, because you're not playing
Good
alone,
point.
right?
Good point.
Well, you
So
would
I was
know,
not feeling
Mr.
comfortable with the
Champion double
system,
player.
but usually nothing really bad can happen in this shot.
Well, you should know because you're a champion.
Yeah, I should have gone for the bank.
All right, what about this? All right.
What
Mr.
do we got,
Oliver
Dom?
himself. Mr. Oliver himself.
Hey.
He got the jelly, Mike.
Yeah,
Did
thank
he?
you
No,
very
wait a
much
minute.
for that.
Did he give you the jelly? Make sure. I want to know.
Yes. Thanks a lot.
Okay. All right,
Wait, you
buddy,
guys
let's
had
go
him in the
on.
Calcutta?
Yeah, we had him in the.
Yes.
Well, no, hold on.
Nice.
Time out. I had him in the Calcutta, and then Sunday night, Dom messages me and says, "Oh, we had him in the Calcutta, right? Oh yeah, okay. Sure, buddy. Sure.
Uh,
You did
Hey,
great, pal.
congratulations. I know that match just now didn't turn out the way you liked, but congratulations on your big tournament win.
Thank you.
Yeah, was the tournament, did you have a lot of close matches, or was it one of those where everything was just clicking and you were playing great?
No, I had a lot of tough matches. Like I had, I think 4 matches heel, and also with Shane I won 7-5. The last set with Joshua in the final was also 7-5. So I think it was one of those where the rolls were in my favor, and I managed to take advantage of that, and that's how I could win.
Do you like playing on those little tables?
It was my first time ever, I swear. I've never played a tournament
Wow.
on a bar table before, so I didn't expect to do this well. But, I liked it because the shots that are tough on the big table are still makeable there. So I can, I can run out better.
That's amazing.
Oliver.
The break also, somehow on the TV table, my break worked very well. I always made like 2 balls and had the good cue ball control, unlike today.
Wow.
But,
Oliver,
yeah,
hi.
I liked it. I hope I can play more tournaments on those in the future. Maybe, that's my table.
We have a new bar table champion. He's going to play every bar table event.
How nuts is that? That's his first bar table. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Hey, Dom, I think Mark White had a question for Oliver real quick.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm calling back. Hold on. Do you don't want to see my pretty face?
no, go
Oh,
away.
really?
I don't like your car either. Oliver,
Yes.
you played on the smallest table and won. Do you think you can play on the biggest table there is and win? The snooker table.
Oh, on snooker. Oh well, I used to play some tournaments in Hungary in snooker, but my highest break ever was like 90. But I never played it afterwards because when I played snooker, I lost my stroke for pool, and it took like months to get it back somehow. With my pool stroke, I cannot make the balls on the snooker table.
No.
So in the tournament, I made some changes to make more balls, and then it felt bad on the pool table after that. So I decided to just focus on pool after that.
Well, good luck in the snooker. And one last thing, there was a lady called Reggie or Reggie on the table. Watching on the stream, watching you play. Is that your sister?
Szolnoki.
Yeah.
If that's her name, then it's my sister. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
she was watching.
She was watching. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice of her.
Yeah.
Hey, Joey, take a look at the camera for the table. Let me know if it's good to go.
It's a little crooked. It needs to go bloop, a little bit like bloop.
Hey, baby, honey, it's a little crooked. He said. Which way has it got to go?
The right side needs to come up a little.
Who's the guitar player, Dominic?
That's real efficient.
Jen is everything.
When it comes to anything that requires talent, the answer is Jen.
Yeah, anything talent related, it's all her.
Oh yeah, that's
All right,
good. That's good.
Put the snooker table on, and
That's
let's
good.
get that rolling.
Let's get it on. Okay, here we go.
Now we're gonna play a rack of snooker, right, Mark?
Yeah, or a frame up to you.
Yeah, we can play doubles. Play doubles.
Wow.
How's this
That's
look,
pretty
boys?
sharp.
Not bad, huh?
All
Okay,
Okay.
so Mark, here's where I need your help.
Okay.
You see where it says race to 15, Scotch doubles 9-ball?
Yeah.
What do I need to change that to?
What are they playing now? Just play. It's a race
You don't
to.
gotta change that.
Just leave it. Don't
Yeah,
worry
just-
about it.
But I mean, are they playing a certain number of points?
No, it's games. It's
Have you
the
ever
same.
watched snooker before?
Is the light on? I don't think the light's on the table, is it? Is the light on?
Perhaps it is.
It looks like, are they going to play individual?
No.
Or are they still doing Scotch?
Oh, I think they're playing the Scotch.
There's not enough information about this match yet.
Oh my god! Just enjoy. Just enjoy, buddy.
Yeah, it's interesting. They're both using. I think they're using their
Carbon fibers.
pool cues still.
Yeah.
So they're not changing cues,
Okay.
which is interesting in itself. Snooker cues are much smaller tips, anything between 9 and 10 millimeter normally.
Oh, did he leave a hanger?
Yeah, Kazakis might be able to bury this one.
So yeah, Mark,
I don't see what they're doing here, because if Alex and Denis are playing together, why are there Alex and still playing? They must be playing against each other.
No. They're
No,
alternate.
Mario went second.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing doubles. They're
Oh.
playing doubles.
Play
Oh, they
alternate
are.
shots.
Yeah.
Mark, I'm. Hey, put me in.
You're in.
The attacking shot here now is play the blue and then
You can open it up.
into the 6-ball. That's the attacking shot. Depends how
He's
he
gonna
feels
attack,
about it.
yeah.
Hopefully, you can hear a little bit of the players a little bit.
Wow.
Oh, he missed it.
Yeah.
He missed it.
It was.
You're
not
gonna
good
hear them in
shooting.
live time, though.
Okay.
That was exactly what they were talking about the stroke, and it wasn't a nice stroke on that particular occasion.
Yeah. Well, Mark said that wasn't a nice stroke that you did.
Oh, sorry. But it popped out of the back of the pocket. It went in and came out.
He said to
Is
do
that
better.
right?
Yes.
That's what he says. I'm looking at it. Wow, Mario, what pocket are you going for?
He's gonna
He's
go
looking
for the
way
green.
up table.
What is it? What is it? The blue. He's going for the blue.
Oh, he's going for the blue. Oh, I'm
He's playing
commentating
all
in real
safe.
time.
He's playing all
Okay.
safe here. Or maybe he's selling out. He's selling out.
I gotta
Okay.
mic. I gotta mic my thing.
This
Hey,
game could actually take longer than that race to 15 just to.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the camera keeps trying to zoom on the table. That's why it keeps getting blurry. All right.
It's not really bad.
Okay.
I mean, it's quite hard to commentate on this because we're not watching snooker players, right? A good player would put the red on
What
the
is-
right hand side into the corner and draw back for the blue into the same.
Really?
Yeah,
That almost looks a little too close to the rail.
just like that.
Yeah, that good. Wow, nice shot.
Hit it very well. Now just off the rail, needs to get on one of these by the 8-ball. It needs those reds around the 8-ball cleared. The object here would be to
It's just not so- Does it pass, Mark?
the red does, yeah.
The blue's
But
worth 5, right? Blue's
Yeah,
worth
but-
5.
Yes, but the black doesn't go into the right hand corner, so he's got to draw across the face of it just like that.
Oh,
Nice
nice
shot.
shot.
Really nice shot.
I'll tell you what, these guys are better than I thought they would be.
But knowing that he's made a 90 breaker and a 108 break, they're pretty good players.
This is fun.
So he's going to have
You're
to
gonna
go
try
up
to come down for the blue?
Yeah, up for the blue, yeah.
Nice shot.
Way
Well,
up.
now he's got options now. Well, he's fine because you can just put him in jail here if you want.
Nah, he'll be playing the green here. The green is the right shot, or the yellow. Both. He'll be going for the red just to the right of the. Oh, he's come the wrong side of it.
Hey, what's the yellow worth? Oh,
He doesn't get two.
Wow.
So they get 7.
the other
the
team.
red, blue, red. No,
I've never
Alex
seen it
and
like
Denis
that,
get
Mark.
7.
it hit like 2 rails and still went in the hole.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Mike, we got to keep score here.
7 to Alex and Dennis.
That's the score?
No, that's how many they scored then.
No, I've been keeping track the whole time. I just need to know they made a yellow and scratch. What happens?
They give 4 points to the other team.
Okay, the other team gets 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got it 16-4. I'm sure I'm dogging it.
You are dogging
By the way,
it.
we have somebody in the chat. It's Judd Trump. Says, I want winner. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be awesome. All right. Using a longer stick.
He has got 5. He and Szolnoki have got 5 because they potted a red for 1 and then they just got 4 points given. So they got 5 now.
Reject.
Yeah, very tough. I mean, they're dead cert 100 out of 100 shot on a pool table, but on a snooker table, probably 80.
Can he make this red in the middle of the stack here, Mark? You think he can make that?
No.
Not even looking at it.
No, he's going to play a safety. Red ball between the brown and the yellow. Cue ball off the side rail over behind the green. Or he might be going for it. He's gone for it. I wouldn't. Yeah, that's okay.
It's not advisable.
No, well, I played with a. Now this is interesting because the pink's tied up, the black's tied up. Not a bad shot though. Now we can have a bit of to-ing and fro. He's got to avoid the double kiss here. He's thinning the red up to go back up the table. Avoided it. Now, if the black were in the open, he would go for this red along down the rail, but he needs to put some power in it now to get back for the. And he can't believe how you see him react there. He can't believe how big this table is. He can't even reach that shot there without putting the extension on. And Denis doesn't want him playing that shot. He's got a bit of love there.
Dom's walking around with the bridge, ready for somebody to use it. I guess you play safe here, huh, Mark?
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Oh, boy.
Boy, much too thick. Yeah, Mario looks very uncomfortable. He's hitting way too hard as well. Isn't it amazing how this game is just so different?
Yep.
Pockets a lot smaller. Balls
Yeah,
smaller.
I tell you what, guys. I really liked Oliver when we interviewed him. Seems like a really cool kid.
Yeah, he's lovely. Really nice to be around.
I guess he tried to get on the blue there.
And I've never seen him not smiling, Joey. Always smiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, blue in the side. Cue ball, I can't see where. Yeah, that was the problem. You didn't really want to be over this side of the table because you've got one in the side, of course. Very difficult combo if he was thinking of playing that. This one in the side is difficult as well. He'll be on the pink if he makes it, though.
Nice shot.
Yeah, he's got through for the blue. Yeah, so if Mario can get the cue ball in somewhere where it is now would be
Oliver has to stop standing down here.
Yeah. Dominic needs to tell him to move.
Shot.
I'll send Dom a message.
Yeah. That's okay.
What,
You see how he struck that ball then? How he just hit it too hard, didn't stroke it. And the balls being slightly smaller as well will show that up even more, plus the big cues that they're using.
It's a close match here, 17-16 in this frame.
I'm impressed, Joey. You said frame. Oh, this is a great shot. This is a great shot by Alex. Wow.
All right, Mark, take us through what happens here if they can't hit a red.
Well, if he doesn't hit a red, if he doesn't hit any other colour above the brown, if he hits the blue, for example, well, he didn't, but if you foul, it's 4 points unless the value of the ball is higher than 4.
Okay.
So had he have hit the blue, it would have been a foul and 5.
Yeah, it's so interesting. These guys are top pool players, and you just see them struggling, to pocket balls here.
And I tell you, they're so brave for playing this. This is even more brave than Judd Trump going and playing pool, because it's so hard to switch the other way.
And you can combo a red to a red, right, Mark?
Yes, you can. And if you happen to knock 2 reds in at the same time, it's 2 points, but you only get to go for 1 colour. So it's a point for every red.
Dom said they can hear us commentating.
So these pockets are so tight.
Yeah.
And I think he's had a bit of luck there. I don't think any of those reds go. The safety off the red furthest to the left, low right hand side. And get that cue ball up behind that yellow and brown.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a bit of a...
Okay, so that's 4 points for...
That's 4 points to Denis and Alex. Yeah, he should have hit that much thicker. That red should have been going nowhere near the cue ball, near the pocket.
Look at Denis. He's not too pleased.
But again, you see, he had a free shot really at that because none of those reds go.
I don't know. I think he can find something to go here.
He's playing the combo, I think. Oh, yes, played a carom. Unfortunately, don't think he's got a shot on this. I mean, he can try and bank.
Pink in the side, maybe?
Yeah, not an easy shot.
Gosh,
Joey.
On a pool table, being close to the rail sucks. I can't imagine shooting a long shot close to the rail on a snooker table.
Yeah, bank on the 8 is bank on the 7. The black ball is the shot.
He's jacking up.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Dom's gonna stand right in front of us.
Wow.
He went after it.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, he said there was furniture in that corner. He couldn't really get his body in the right position.
Oh yeah, look, there's no room around that side of the table. That's why they're playing everything into that pocket. So this is actually good snooker. Thinking about where those boxes and everything is. Come on, Mike. What do you think? Let's hear from you, Mike.
I thought it was gonna go and give him hell there, but he should be. Well, maybe not. No.
Yeah, he definitely never got on the ball.
Black.
Yeah, he never got on it properly. He's the wrong side of it, you see. He's got to go up for the blue here. Oh, what a shot.
Wow.
What a shot.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Wow.
He's just
cut it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that.
And if you can see this red, can play it into the side with an element of safety. Look at this.
Oh, did he foul? He fouled.
No.
Look at it.
Look, Mario's like, no, that counts. No, they're going to give that back to him? No way. Dom, Come on, man. Get control.
Yeah.
Channel your inner John Lehman.
Oh, that's
And he
rubbing
made
salt
it.
in the wound.
That's sick. That was a tough shot.
That right there is one of the most hardest shots on a snooker table. And any little movement in your body, you just don't get them.
I'm going to take up snooker. That's it.
You need to. It'll do you so good. It'll do your pool so good.
You know, we had, before the pandemic, we had an academy out here in Phoenix, and I don't think it's open anymore, which is a shame. Beautiful snooker tables. And I didn't get a chance to go in. I wish I would have.
Yeah, I still haven't seen one since I've been here, apart from this one, of course.
Yeah, you really got to hunt for a 12-footer mark in the US.
No, I don't. I really couldn't play it anymore. I'm glad I'm not there now, because everyone would want me to play it and they'd see how bad I am at it now.
All right. I think they can put together a little run here.
Yeah, but look, they can't stand. Dom needs to move that table over to the right a little bit more. Oh, yeah, it's not. It's
Table got him.
such tough conditions. It's difficult enough without.
Why Dominic isn't moving furniture this whole time is lost on me. He needs to clear this out. These guys deserve a better environment here.
They certainly do.
Uh-oh.
Say something.
Oh, I think he's on this. Does it go that outside red? I think it does, you know.
The bottom one definitely goes.
Yeah. Just clip it.
I think the top one must go too. Yep.
Yeah.
Watch the scratch mark.
Where's the cue ball? That's perfect. Whoa. Oh, is it? No, he's not. He's hooked. I think. Is he hooked? You see, they're cut slightly different to pool pockets. They're rounded, so.
You get that good.
Got away with it, yeah.
They're pulling closer. 38-26. I'm sure.
It's so easy to, once you start scoring, Joey,
Scoring 8 points, for a red and black.
That was a good shot.
I can't do 8 points. I have to do 1 plus 7.
That's okay.
It's a big shot right here.
It's up.
Yeah.
That's crucial because, look, he just gave him 8 points.
Yeah. And now, where the colours are, you might not see a clearance straight away.
What order do these go in, Mark?
They go in yellow, green, brown, blue, pink, and black.
And it starts 2, 3, 4, 5 like that?
Yeah, exactly. This is a tough game, I tell you. I'm so glad I'm not there. I really am, honestly.
What do you do here? The ball's frozen to the rail. You're never going to be able to make that, are you?
No, you can't. You'd play them with a lot of left-hand English and rail ball at the same time.
I guess you have to hit it absolutely perfect.
Absolutely perfect and smooth, yeah. And I'm not even going to get into the nap of the table, the hairs on the cloth, running. They always run from the top end as we look, where the pink is. The hairs always run, so where they're smooth when you run them down this way. Does that make sense?
Yes. Good
so
shot
the cloth
there.
feels smooth. Oh, yeah, he's okay.
So that's 2 points.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're not mathematically eliminated, are they?
No.
3,
29.
7, 12.
No, they're 24. They're 24 behind with 25 on.
This is a game changer right here.
Yeah, 7 points.
Put them back in.
7 points to Szolnoki, and he.
It goes back.
Yeah. What's he doing with the ball? Why
They're
is
putting
he?
it back.
No,
There's a
no, no,
foul,
no,
Mark.
no.
Yeah.
You don't do that. You don't put the black ball back on the spot. You leave it where it is.
Mark, you got to tell these boys. We got to get Mark White down there. Make the hour and a half drive, Mark. Get an Uber.
These bloody Europeans coming over here playing snooker.
Get the air rush out.
Yeah, and there's no jumping on a snooker table either. There's no
Mark's
jumps
about
allowed
to-
either.
Hey, I want to give a
have a
shout out.
fit.
Shout out to Matthew Greenlee. Thank you for your donation. Donation's still coming in, guys. You guys are awesome. These guys are putting on a good show for you. It's a lot of fun. This ball might be in.
No.
Just a bit outside.
Table's crooked.
Yeah, for sure.
So 17 points behind. 25 still on the table.
Mark,
can
somebody
afford-
said you're wrong. You do replace the balls.
No, you don't. Of course you don't replace the balls.
On the
Sorry.
foul?
Sorry, Oyar. You're wrong, mate.
But on the foul, Mark, you can put the balls back to have them shoot it again and continue to get points like that.
In the professional game, you can. Yes, of course you can.
Yeah.
You mean replaced? You don't replace it. You leave the balls where they finish. You never pick the cue ball up, unless it goes in the pocket, of course.
No,
And
but
then-
on the foul, they can put it behind. They can set up the shot again and then play it from there.
No.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
What do
If
you mean?
somebody-
Tell me what you mean.
So he was hooked behind the ball, and the
Yeah.
incoming player has the option to either take it from where it lies, even though
In
he
the
fouled.
in the professional game, not the amateur game. But yes, you're right. In the professional game, it's called a miss. So you can have the ball replaced.
These guys are missing the ball by 6 inches each time. I'm just kidding. It's super hard.
It's terrible. It's so difficult, this game. As you're seeing, as you said, Joey,
Oh,
these
it's
are
going to be a
top-class
hanger, but
ball
he's
players.
hooked. Yeah, Mark. You're right.
Top class pool players. It's a horrid game when you're
It's
that was
dreadful.
unlucky. It is dreadful. It's just so difficult. What's happened there?
Dominic is having a cow. He's looking at the... I guess he's laughing at us. All right. Can Alex pot this ball? Can he pot it? Oh, he potted it. What was that? 3 or... That was 3, right?
Yeah, it was 3. Yeah. So now they can't afford
Shut up, Mike.
to miss any more balls now. The other guys. So 20 points the difference.
Look, Mario's
22 on.
pissed. Every time he comes to the table, he's hooked. He's not too happy.
Alex said you got a game if you want it, Joey Ryan.
Oh.
Come get you some.
Right, so here he's missed, so it's a foul,
4 points.
and here he can put him back in now. What's he doing? What's he playing? Why is he playing the 6? Why is he playing the pink?
Yeah, the green's still up, right? What the hell's going on?
Sorry, it's a free ball. It was a free ball. It was a foul. If you can't hit both edges of the object ball after a foul, it's a free ball. So you can play any ball which counts as the 4. So had he have potted that pink there, Joey, he would have got 4 points, not 6.
Got it. Yeah, apparently I must have offended somebody because Alex wants me to come down and gamble. Oh, boy.
It's 2 a.m. here,
I
guys.
think-
I'm getting very tired.
Mark, I think this really illustrates just how different the games are, and it actually gives me a great deal of respect for Trump coming over and doing, winning a few matches in the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
Don't try to
Because the
backtrack
games-
now. Go to Florida and get you some.
the games are just so different, you know. I don't want any part of Alex Kazakis.
Oh, look at this for a shot. Tried to get behind the
It's creative.
blue ball, yeah. Never made it. There's no green. Where's the green then?
What's the ball
green's
right
gone.
by
Why
Alex
is
right
he,
now?
Why is he?
Whoa.
No, that's the blue. That's the blue. I don't know why he said there's no green.
Alex, look at this,
All hell's
guys.
broken
I think it's over. I think it's
they've
over.
won, have they? They've given up.
Yeah,
Why have they given up?
That's it. That's it.
Oh, that was fun.
All right,
Do we have to watch another one?
No, I hope
I think
not.
it's time. I think it's time to bail, boys. Oh, now they're gambling. Well, I don't know if I can bear this for 50.
If Mark, it's 2 a. Oh, here comes Dom. Hold on. Hey, Dom.
All right. Well, as you know, Dennis gets on tilt very easy. He's on dead tilt right now because he missed the ball by 6 inches, and Mark called him out on it. Alex says he could beat him, so now they're going to bet it, and they're going to play a one rack for some cheddar. But
How much?
Hold on.
if you want. It's 2 a.m. over there. I mean, I know it's late, but they're going to gamble one rack and then go home.
Go live on the dungeon. We're gonna dip out, and then but listen, I got 50 on Kazakis though.
So Mike's going to bet 50 on Kazakis. I got Grabe.
Okay, let's
Done.
go.
You heard it here.
we're
It's
paying up
documented.
We're paying this bet. This
You
is
haven't
legit,
paid
Mike.
you haven't paid me in fucking 3 years. What are you talking about? Oh, excuse me, you haven't paid me in 3 years. Okay.
This is
PG-13,
legit. Okay, we
Mike.
got to go live through the dungeon. I'm going to go live with myself, and that's it.
All
All
right.
right, bye-bye.
All right.
All right, man. See you guys. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate all the love.